digital crowd. Burn it all down. Paradise. Shut it down. Log off. Just walk away. Paradise. Paradise. Come tonight.
Finally, welcome to another episode of Neon Leon. How are all you vital idols doing? Boy, do we have a show for you tonight. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, we got Anita Sarkeesian Meltdown. They found out she was in Slay The Spire, and people are not happy. After spending weeks, praising the game, call her daddy is making people more misogynist, which makes me so happy because it means y'all finally gonna get on my level. Speaking of misogynist, this bitch ain't allowed to talk until I tell her to talk. All right, feel free to tell people who you are and what you do. Partner in crime.
What? Oh my god. No. Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Sevy. A
You are
gamer,
so
also a
broken.
lawyer, and I'm here to have fun. I'm broken.
Yeah,
Like,
you
my
got
internet
you've
is-
got like a
do I need
major
to
delay.
change?
You might need to leave and come back. You've got like a major delay and stuff.
Ah, shit. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Will do. In the meantime, I'll answer this real quick. Where is Cindy? Yeah, Cindy had to have a medical thing done today. She's probably gonna be a bit too high and loopy. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about her. Just toothache stuff. She's gonna be too high and loopy, so she had to not be on the show today. Cindy will be back. No worries. She's doing a-okay. She's doing fine. Ain't nobody need to worry about her. Nothing.
There we go.
There we go. Let's see how you doing now. Tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Oh my god, I think my internet is struggling. Okay, well, hopefully it's better now. I'm good. I am Sevy, like I was saying. I'm a gamer, I'm a lawyer, and I'm here to see Leon be in pain. Because it'll be fun. Once we hit the goal, it'll be absolutely amazing, right?
If that happens, yeah,
Pain
we'll
the
have
entire
to see.
time.
Oh, you might need to restart your whole router because you're on such a major delay. Or at least just restart StreamYard. I don't know if you restart StreamYard, just left and come back, but yeah, you're on such a major delay. And in the meantime, I'll say hello and introduce the grift and everything.
Okay, all right. I'll be right back then. Hold on.
Sounds good. See you in a sec, hun. Alrighty. In the interim, let's see who we got here. First of all, shout out to Angry Badger for the raid. Thank you so much. We had a blast over on his show. Saw Mortal Kombat today. A lot of you guys have heard my opinions on Mortal Kombat. I'll reiterate them here because I know we got some folks that watch me, don't watch Badger. You know, things to that effect. It's gonna be a good time. But first, Jackass G22 is here. Shout out. Let's hit some pre-stream legends. I see some pre-stream legends. First of all, the true Aztec Warrior coming in. Member for 8 months. Shout out. You love to see it. Also donating a 2-banger. Let the drinking commence. I mean, if you want to do that, I got some vodka right here. Check that out. Also, a dollar banger. Thank you. And then Matt Stanford for a massive 100-banger. Red Boy says, "Suffer, Leon, suffer." Yeah. Well, I'm certainly gonna suffer tonight, and y'all will you'll be privy to why. But first, I'm gonna play you a clip. In fact, I'm gonna have to play you a couple of clips. So for the first, I just gotta say I appreciate you. This is for you.
Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations.
But hey, by the way, did you know that I suck dick as a man? I lick the ass of other men. But really quick, I lick the balls of a man.
And then this is probably going to be me later.
So here's the deal. Life doesn't always want to be your friend. Sometimes it'll feel like life wants to hurt you.
My ass.
That was a downer.
But you can't just hide, because nobody likes a quitter.
Your ass don't hurt.
I'll go first.
You gotta take chances.
This fire isn't gonna stop me.
They never said it was gonna be fun or easy.
Subscribe to New Black Street. Subscribe to Atreus. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next Saturday.
Shout out. Thank you so much for the pre-stream legendariness of that. Absolute legend. Who else we got in here? Kick of the Nuts is here. Dat Darn Otaku, Philip Morgan, Ultra Tabletop RPGer, Gal Harry Mon coming in, killing it as a mod. Dylan B, shout out. You love to see it. The Chud King, that thumbnail of Anita is so inaccurate. She never faced any beating for all the bad shit she did. Look, I agree, but I want to see if ChatGPT would allow me to say, hey, take this woman and make her battered and bruised. I gotta say, ChatGPT didn't disappoint. Let's see. We got Paul, aka Fuse Over You, the IRL bestie. How you doing? Death on a Trikey is here. Raza is up in this bitch. You love to see it. Shout out Raza. Sevy with the heavy is my partner in crime for the evening. She will be back after her internet's restarted. The fourth wall guy. Shout out. John is here. Lawrence Knight. You love to see it. I know there's more, y'all. Let's see. Scroll down here. Ghost of Valhalla. Anonymous is here. What is up? Ghost of Valhalla. Appreciate you. B-Man says Badger Raid. And again, shout out for the Raid Badger. Thank you so much. Over on Kick, I see Vescorbino, Devil in Red. Back to the YouTube side. Tim is not funny. I mean, I've known some funny Tims. Usually it's been on accident. But you know, like Tim Possible, he was funny. Dallo Greenskin is here. Use on Bong. Leon is the most late and gay person in all of history. First of all, I know some streamers that get way later than me. Maybe not way gayer, but way later. Absolutely. Let's see. Kicking the Nuts called you out. Why don't I Bly, aka Wheels, Clip 420. How you doing? You absolute legend. Carrying 808. Here are my favorite gay streamer. This is gonna be a thing now. It doesn't even matter if I'm streaming with my fucking girlfriend. I'm just that gay streamer now. Black Tailgate, shout out to you, homie. Suck my dick. My balls are ready as always, dropping that 4-star Dragon Ball. Granola Grind is here. I was birthed in the Badger Dim and abandoned here with Leon. You goddamn psychos. Key Limps over on Kick. Mr. Tech Rat says, Hail Cabal and all. This is wild. Who made this? I made it. I mean, obviously with the assistance of AI, but yeah, no, I made it. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Let's see. Who else we got up in this bitch? Retromeister, shout out. Appreciate you for being here. The True Asset Warrior, I called you out already. Don't know why we're doing it again. Death on a Trikey. Eagle Lord is up in this bitch. Melphis Sky. So many of y'all in here. We got like, what is this? 94 you live on YouTube, and then another several over on Kick. Appreciate you. Zelozy is here. Sirius Zerix. I mean, there was a delay. Trust me, I could tell you there was a delay. Let's see. I think that might be everybody. Cool Gamer is here. C Brew is here. Appreciate you, C Brew. And with that, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Obviously, we got the normal grifts. We've already hit tier 1. You know, at tier 1, we extend the show. I bring you guys on that have donated. Tier 2, we spin the wheel for the Thursday watch party. Tier 3, I forsake my day off. We do a Sunday special stream, and I'll tell y'all tonight's tier goal. But first, Sev, let's see if it's fixed. By the way, your image quality looks so much better already.
Okay, good. All right.
And
Perfect.
Yeah, you're responding in time too. Perfect.
Okay.
All righty. One more time. Tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole 9.
Okay, sorry about that. I am Sevy. I am a gamer, a real gamer, unlike Leon. I'm also a lawyer. And I'm here, like I was saying before, to see Leon in pain because it'll be fun and exciting and can't wait.
Yes, Leon in pain. And the reason for that is this right here. The grift that keeps on grifting.
There you go.
Lil Nitro,
Perfect.
world's hottest gummy bear. If we can hit 500 in donos tonight, donate to the Burn My Asshole Fund. Let me read the back of this to y'all. By the way, they would not allow me to purchase this. They would not allow me to purchase this until I read the disclaimer. They said they legally couldn't sell it to me. Is that inaccurate, hun? Because you were there when I bought it.
No, it was not. We had a bunch of stuff that we wanted to buy, and the woman grabbed the box, and she said, "Did you read the disclaimer?" And Leon said, "No." And she's like, "You need to read the disclaimer." And then Leon said, "Well, can we just say we did?" And she's like, "No." And then Leon said, "Okay, I read the disclaimer." And then she looked at him and she said, "You did not. You need to read the disclaimer in front of me." So it's like, okay, all right. And then he read it and he was like, "Holy shit." I was like, wow, what is so exciting about this disclaimer that has you swearing for no reason?
Lil Nitro has been infused with our signature 9 million Scoville unit chili extract, making him 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. And then there is a bunch of warnings and whatnot on the back. So 900 times hotter than a jalapeno, 9 million on the Scoville unit. If we hit 500, I will eat this live, and me and Sev will play a little bit of a game that I've got lined up. Not like a video game, just a sort of an idea I had. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. If we hit 500, that's what we'll do. But until then, let's get into gummy bear mace. Pretty much exactly. As someone that's been maced, being maced was the second most painful experience of my life. So
And this gummy bear isn't really big either. It's like tiny. It's a tiny
well, no, I mean,
gummy
it's the
bear.
size of a regular gummy bear.
Well, yeah, but like I'm just saying, like for the package and how much it packs, it's gonna be very condensed.
Yeah. This was $20 for a single gummy bear is insane. So yeah, we'll see. I was Tech Rat was all like, "Yeah, plus it's a gummy, so it's real chewy. So you're gonna be sitting there chewing on it. It's gonna get all in there." Leon, you got 1 on kick and a resub. Oh, shout out. Thank you. So I think that is a resub. I assume would be 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to monitor kick tonight. You're right. Celebrate subscription for 2 months. Shout out. So I think I should add another 6 to that. Yeah, you also watched Fern Gully, so it can't be that bad in comparison. Yeah, Fern Gully. We did the Fern Gully watch party last night, and it sucked. Let me tell y'all that love Fern Gully, that movie is straight ass. You only love it for like nostalgia purposes because it is not good. It was not good in the slightest. All right, let's go ahead and up this real quick here. Change the number to include kick. Puts us at 109, and we have already hit tier 1. You absolute fucking legends. Now, before we get into today's actual topics, we need to talk Mortal Kombat for a bit. We need to talk Mortal Kombat. And look, for anyone that wasn't watching Badger's stream, because you've heard all this, fair enough. I'm not going to do like a full-blown review. I'm just going to tell you guys one thing about it and one thing only, because I think there's 112 of you watching just on YouTube. It's probably going to be pretty important for you guys to know this going in. If you were excited for this movie, if you're going to spend fucking money on your tickets. They kill Liu Kang before the climax, and they have Katana and Jade be the heroes. Johnny Cage does some stuff too, whatever. But they kill Liu Kang before the climax, and they have Katana and Jade be the heroes.
That's so gay.
So, in the event that you guys were thinking about spending your hard-earned cash on it, know that going in. Because I was quite excited for Mortal Kombat. I thought Mortal Kombat 2 looked like a lot of fun. And I was pretty much enjoying it up until then. Ruined the entire movie. Like, ruined.
Wow.
After that happens, there's like a solid 20 to 30 minutes left. Ruined the entire movie for me. So, with that being said, I've got to find a new girlfriend. Sevy coming in with a 50 banger. Says, for the pain fund.
Oh, come on. We all want to see Leon in pain.
Shut up, bitch!
No,
there
I like
audio
the
on
other
there?
one.
There was no audio?
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch!
There we go. There we
but
go.
do the other one. Do the Leon woman.
I was actually going to do that next, but now that you've told me to do it, I don't know that I'm going to because I don't listen to women.
Oh.
Women.
Thank you for the 50 banger, hun. Alrighty. Let's get into some topics while we see if I'll end up dying tonight. Hun, I'm sure you're aware. Do you know who Anita Sarkeesian is?
No. Maybe if I see them.
You cover gaming stuff for a living, and you don't know who Anita Sarkeesian is?
I might have to see them to tell you if I do.
She was the reason Gamergate happened to begin with, the very first one back in 2014. She is the reason for consultation companies and feminist propaganda being in video games.
Wow.
Let's get into it.
What's your opinion on Slay the Spire 2, bait and switching people with hiring Anita Sarkeesian? I don't know if they hired. I don't know how she was involved at all. My opinion on the Slay the Spire stuff, I know that, like, my opinion is that you should try to make it as known as possible that you don't want to have certain people involved in your products.
Before we go further, by the way, I agree with him on this, but as Stink Meaner would say, what's good, young nigga? Appreciate you, Carlos Batista. Thank you for the 2, homie.
I think that's the main thing. And review bombing and negatively reviewing a game is one of the only ways that a consumer can actually show and express that. Check the Steam reviews. The shit is crazy.
I agree with this completely. But what are your thoughts? Because I have extreme thoughts on review bombing.
Oh no, just generally review bombing. I don't think it should be done unless like you have actually played the game and then that's how you feel about it. I guess it doesn't seem right to me that people just go out there and then write a review just to bomb something or to hype it up, because it can go both ways. I feel like if you're going to review something, it should be based on your experience, not just based on what people are telling you to go do.
We have completely different opinions on this. I am very pro review bombing. I think people should review bomb more because the way I sees it, if a game comes out, maybe it hasn't even come out yet, maybe it didn't come out for a day or two, and you've got a mass influx of fans giving it 0s, 1s, dog shit reviews, that's their way of telling the market, telling these gaming companies, we didn't want this to begin with, so fuck you.
I think you can still do that. You can go to Twitter. You know you can do that, but like I think like
but they don't pay
you're
attention
gonna talk
to that.
About the games.
They don't pay attention to that. Like if you want to send a direct message and you pull up Metacritic and they see, wow, this game's got a 2 out of 10 on Metacritic, and it's because all these angry gamers that basically said, "Fuck you, we're not paying for this." I think that sends way more of a message than people bitching into the void on X.
Let me see here. Slay the Spire to Steam. I haven't seen this at all. It says it's a 4.6. Mostly negative. 35. Holy shit. What curate? Well, what about actual reviews? Like, there's more than 200 reviews. Yeah, I feel like most of these are positive. Like, I feel like a lot of these are most helpful. Well, how about I'll look at most recent, maybe.
Notice what happened when he clicked most recent?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see,
Didn't
the thing is,
Kata like this game?
everybody liked this game. And to be fair, I'm not even here to judge whether like someone should or shouldn't like it. If a game's a game, if it's a good game, it's a good game. That being said, you also need to tell these people what you do and don't think about hiring these consultants. When you've got somebody like Zoe Quinn or somebody like Anita Sarkeesian, when you've got these people that like started the movement that got gaming in the situation it is now, if this is how you're going to send a message, then I'm all for it. Like I don't care how good Slay the Spire 2 is. If you as a customer don't want to see Anita Sarkeesian or any of these other consultants involved in gaming going forward, this is what you got to do. Let's see. We got Yamato here, man, for 10 months. What's up, Leon? Been enjoying replaying Sonic Adventure. Oh, nice. My favorite video game of all time. On my Ein Thor. So I remember it on Dreamcast version all the way. I don't know. Do you know what that means? Ein Thor? Well, either way, I'm glad that you're enjoying the game, homie. It is, again, my favorite video game of all time. And yes, Zoe Quinn, yeah, she literally, her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend or whatnot killed himself because of her. Yes.
Really?
Killed himself.
Jesus.
And she got a pass for it.
Oh my God. That's insane.
Yeah.
If you want to ask me a couple of days ago, Anita Sarkeesian, love Slay the Spire 2, Anita Sarkeesian again. A fun game ruined by activists. People are downvoting it. So if you want me to give my show that watch the graph, where's the graph? Can I see the graph? I've never seen this graph before. Where can I look at the graph and find it? Separate the art from the artist? I don't think that makes sense in this circumstance because this is the artist doing the art.
What do you say on separate the art from the artist?
Like in terms of what I mean, I don't know enough information about her.
No. I mean in general, like your thoughts on separating the art from the artist.
I think in general it makes sense, but sometimes you just can't do it. Sometimes you just can't do it. Well, like when politics start to get into the game, I mean, I think that if you can get them to be separate, that's going to be the best. But sometimes you can't because they push on rhetoric in video games. Like, say, for example, Dragon Age Veilguard, right? I don't know exactly like why they decided to kill the game the way they did.
Well, that would be like considering Dragon Age Veilguard art to begin with, but go on.
No, but that's my point. They just killed the game completely. So, but I think like some people are so tainted that even if you try to completely separate it, you just can't.
I think that's Pedro Pascal for me. It does not matter. It could be the greatest, most amazing 10 out of 10 perfect movie ever been made. It could be the next Citizen Kane. If I see Pedro Pascal's in it, I'm not fucking watching it. There ain't no separating the art from the artist when it comes to Pedro Pascal. I mean, there's a million people like that. I think about that. So by and large, man, I try to separate the art from the artist. But yeah, it's not happening for certain instances. Kyrene coming in with an 808 with a 5-banger. Thank you so much. You didn't need to. You did. Means absolute loyal to me. Appreciate you. This is for you.
Y'all can clip me all you want. I think Alyssa McConaughey has a nice ass, but I guarantee you she doesn't shave her armpits. So I'm good.
Thank you for the 5-banger, homie.
Steam DB. I'm just not familiar with it. Oh, this is it. Okay, we've got a link to it. Okay, that's fine. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow.
This is pretty fucking massive.
That's
like
insane.
April 17th to May 5th. Like after the Anita, so after they found her name in the credits, just the insane drop off.
Because this is Slay The Spire too, right?
Yep, this is Slay The Spire too. Thank you for the dollar trauma asset warrior. Appreciate you. That is how much people hate this bitch because it like her, Zoe Quinn, and Brianna Wu were the coalition that made gaming what it is now. Carlos Batista for a 5-banger. Zoe Quinn has a high body count, both versions of the term, which she likes to brag about too. Never forget about it. It's all roads lead back to Gamergate. We're in 2026. It's been 12 years. Like the internet never forgets. Yeah, memes might come and go, but when you fuck with people's video games, 12 years later, and this is the effect it's having on people. Yes, he killed himself because of false allegations. His sister gave her movement the money she inherited from her brother. Yeah, so that's the thing. So he was falsely accused by her, killed himself because of it. His own sister gave Zoe Quinn money and be like, no, I take your side.
Wow.
So yeah, gamers are pretty upsetty spaghetti that such a great game like Slay the Spire 2, which to be fair, I haven't played. I have no interest in it. It's not my kind of game.
I haven't either.
But they're pretty upsetty spaghetti that a game that came out so great has this broad attached to it.
Did she really go to the UK to the UN to cry about gamers?
She sure did. I bet I can pull up video of it actually. Hold on a sec. I bet I can pull up video of it. Let's see.
That is crazy.
Anita Sarkeesian at the UN. Here we go. 10 years ago. Let's share this instead. We'll get back to the Asmongold video, but here's
come down to a very individual level. Let's talk to Anita and Zoe. Zoe, perhaps you first in your personal and work environment. What have you witnessed as being most effective in addressing this kind of violence against women?
As somebody who works in tech and somebody who runs Crash Override Network, it's, I think, the only direct victims assistance and crisis center for people who are currently under.
Yeah, this is Zoe Quinn. Anita Sarkeesian is next to over here. You haven't seen her yet, but this is her partner in crime, Zoe Quinn.
Online abuse.
Of course, her hair.
Advocate group. We've handled
giveaway.
I think over 1,000 cases since we launched in January, and we're staffed entirely by people who have been through this. We deal a lot with triage, so people come to us when things have already gotten to the worst. And I can tell you right now that one of the most effective things we see is an active and humane response on tech partners' side. That is one of the most effective things, and it's also often sorely lacking. This requires proper moderation, which takes into account things like intersectional feminism. So terms of service, taking into effect things like the fact that trans women often face a very specific type of violence called dead naming, where people post pre-transition names in an effort to intimidate, harass, and endanger their lives. Things like they need to be trained in things like the way domestic violence can manifest online, because the viral nature of the internet can take all of the goodness about things like marketing, things like grassroots activism, and apply it to domestic abuse just as easily as you saw in my case. Or maybe you didn't, but yeah. Well-trained responders, and that's not just in tech companies, but as well as law enforcement. that don't end up re-victimizing the person dealing with this, as is so common. And
so yeah, that's her. Let's see if I can get to Anita speaking. Let's see. Here we go.
How do you interpret a multi-level approach to working on these issues?
Yeah, so
she looks like a bitch.
It's a nonprofit that I run where we look at the way women are represented in the media. And by doing this work, I have been the target for 3 years nonstop of egregious online harassment in all levels. I think it's important to recognize that harassment is, as someone had mentioned, it's not just what is legal and illegal, right? Harassment is threats of violence, but it's also the day-to-day grind of you're a liar, you suck, you know, making all of these hate videos to attack us on a regular basis, and the mobs that come from those hate videos, etc. And so, you know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about online harassment and what we can do about it. And I think something that's really important to understand is that, you know,
shout out, thank you for the 2-banger Carlos Batista. Yes, well, at least I remember the Twitch deer thing. But yeah, so just give you an idea of the type of individual that we're talking about now.
Yep. I can understand the hatred because I'm pretty angry myself, so I can understand it now.
And frankly, it's broads like this that probably give real, you know, gamers that are women like you, you know, the shit that you get, because I'm sure you get plenty of shit. Yeah, it's broads like this are what ruined it. Retromeister for a 20-banger. Here's an example of separating the art from the artist. Oh, I scroll back down. Hold on a sec. Separating the art from the artist. You might disagree with me. You might disagree with me on. Hideo Kojima is someone you can separate the art from the artist more from compared to Anita, who started the next culture war. That's an interesting, because I'm actually a Hideo Kojima hater. That being said, like, I don't like a lot of his later games, but he's got a very good reputation. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 is a good game. That was subverting expectations the right way. People love the first Metal Gear Solid game. I haven't really played a whole lot of it. So all in all, even though you use an example of a creator that frankly I don't like to begin with, I do get what you mean. So yeah, that's fair. I can appreciate that that frame of reference. Let me go ahead and play you a clip real quick, my man. Here's some peak racism for you.
You racist motherfuckers! I didn't know how to bring you back!
Look at this nigga's face! Look at his face! Look at his fucking face!
Fuck you, dude! Fuck you!
Evan Honkenprez for a 5-banger says, I hate videos. In this case, being simply videos telling the truth about them. Yeah, they were getting people demonetized, kicked off the platform. Like, she's the whole reason that Sargon of Akkad more or less rose to prominence. Yep.
Do you realize that, like, if the quartering was female, it would be like that all over again?
This dude, first of all, quartering is a female because he a bitch. But yes, the quartering rose to fame, calling out bitches like this.
Yeah.
And only to become one. You are exactly correct. El Mervot for a 5-banger. On for a sec. The reason Journo's got such a rep got so bad is from her. She did the deed for better reviews. Yeah, she fucked people for better review scores. For her indie game.
Wow, did she?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, while she was with her boyfriend.
Oh my God.
He killed himself.
Jesus.
Zoe Quinn, not Anita Sarkeesian, but yes, her partner in crime did. That trope versus women. So needless to say, these are the type of folk we're dealing with. These are the type of folk we're talking about. Yeah, those were both true statements. Thank you guys for those super chats. Let me go ahead and play you a clip real quick. Let's see. I haven't. Let's do this one. I will come anywhere you want me to come.
All over his backside, run! I want to fuck you in the ass right now. Thank you. It's nice to get some appreciation around here.
Hey, Trauma Tuna over on Kick sent 500 kicks. Let me know if that's the equate to a 5-banger so I can add to the total. There has to be something both of these big gays did that can be used against them in the court of law. Erase these cunts. And that's the thing, is there may have been but so much of the industry and so much of the landscape has changed because of them. Like game journalism, if you want to pinpoint the time when it did change, when it was altered, when it went from getting Game Informer every month to being like, oh, hey, I want to know about Resident Evil 5 to see if I should buy the game. It's because of these broads. So again, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate whatever 500 kicks is. I'll look into that. And then Runaway Vagabond for 2-banger. Anita is also LARPing as a gamer. Yeah, she would go on these press tours and conferences and say things like, oh, I've been a gamer my whole life. I've always loved games, this, that, and the other. And then old clips of her were found where she was talking about how she never played any game beyond a little bit of Mario growing up. Video games do nothing but appeal to the male fantasy. So she was caught red-handed in her grift, in her lie that she was never a gamer, and yet she still works in the industry. You also got 100 kicks, 1-banger. Yeah, I got that one earlier, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Trauma Tuna. All right, so let's keep going while I update this.
So this is basically who Anita Sarkeesian is. She was an activist that was a game reviewer. She had a group called Feminist Frequency. And because of this group, she was one of the original people that was in the genesis of Gamergate. She was one of the people that was trying to, at the very beginning, push ideology into video games, try to invent things about how all video games are sexist and they need to remove any sort of depiction of women that is sexy. And basically,
do you like chainmail bikinis in games, Sev?
In games, I don't really care. I mean, I want my character to look good, so it just depends on how it looks.
Perfect. Well, the reason you can't have that anymore is because of them.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yep, they're single-handedly to blame.
A lot of the things that I complain about, many of the reasons why they changed were because of people like Anita Sarkeesian. And that's basically what happened. And a lot of what she did is she made a lot of the comparisons and arguments that she made were just awful, by the way. They were like factually incorrect. They didn't make any sense. They were illogical. And ultimately, people just went along with it because, basically agreeing with everything that a feminist said back then was just what you had to do. Lots of people are downplaying her impact on the gaming sphere. Yeah, she made a huge impact on the gaming sphere, and she even spoke at the UN about this. So it's not like this is
No, I will say...
we just talked about that.
Yeah, I will say, if not for these broads, you and I might not have the careers we have. So there is that. Because of them, we have the careers we have now. But frankly, I could find something else to be talking about on YouTube. I'd rather go back and none of this shit happened, and I could just be doing like Ocarina of Time retrospective videos or something, Like,
I'm sure you would find something else to talk about.
And I'm sure you would as well, because I mean, hey, like there's never any shortage of any news. But this was the genesis for, the culture war was already going on. The culture war was already raging in, the universities. You had these major lefty professors that were indoctrinating kids, turning them into commies. But this is what brought it into the public space. By 2016, this was being covered on Fox News.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. The historical revisionism with Anita is so fucking wild to see. Y'all pretending like all she ever did was be a quaint Kickstarter with no one cared about. Yeah. Again, this is her at the UN. This
Gamer Nurse Gale. I will never understand why people like Sarkeesian want to destroy the gaming space. Sev, you're learning about this now, but do you have a possible answer for that? Because I do, but I'm curious, just with the little bit thus far, what you think.
I have an opinion. Whether or not it is accurate or not, I don't know. But my opinion is that they lead such sad, pathetic lives that they want to feel better about themselves. And the only way they can feel better is by putting other people down.
Well, I'm sure there's a component of that, but I don't think that's the main reason. I think that's an underlying, cherry on top. The main reason, there was money in it. They could start up They could start up all these pro-woman nonprofits. They could start getting these people into positions of power at these game journalist companies. If they can fundamentally change and alter the culture, they can go do these speaking engagements at the United Nations and at these universities. It's the ultimate grift. It was actually all for money. That's my assumption.
I'll look it up.
This Time 100.
Yeah, while you look it up, I'll keep this playing.
This is on, I didn't even know about Stephen Colbert. This is new to me. And this is at Google. So I think that really she represents the same type of PR correct, cultural, change and like woke garbage that I think a lot of people dislike. I think a lot of people dislike it. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So basically what happened is Slay the Spire 2 had Anita Sarkeesian in the credits. Let me go and see if I can show you guys what this means. Yeah, okay. Just so you can just see the image, right? So she's in the credits for Slay the Spire 2. You can see consultant, and she is a consultant. And so a lot of people are very angry about this. And I think that they have every right to be, if you want me to be honest. I do. And here's the reason why, is that fundamentally, these people have come into the gaming sphere and they have...
I'm still learning about it since last year. Her bringing an issue to the UN, though, clearly shows how childish... Well, it's not about being childish. It's about building a brand, being able to capitalize and make money. Do you realize how many investors you would get if people, oh, she spoke at the UN. Oh, she's got this nonprofit. She's doing things for the cultural zeitgeist. I talk about this all the time whenever it comes up. I was there during Gamergate 1. I was on the fucking 4chan boards where they were trying to cover it up because 4chan was actually taking the feminist side, which was crazy. I was there talking on the forums. I was there raging out on Facebook because this is how long it was. Facebook was still fucking relevant. Like this is things like this are the reason we have people like me and Sev, Geeks and Gamers. It all came from Gamergate. I was there at ground zero. Carlos Batista for a 2-banger. Anita took money from the FF to go globetrotting. Yeah, I think you mean the WEF, the World Economic Forum, unless you mean something else by that. But yes, she did. She was able to basically get all these paid trips and promotions to go on these speaking engagements the world over. Yes, correct, Carlos.
Well, I think you might be right about something because I'm looking this up. In 2023, her net worth was $300,000, but then now, 2026, her net worth is $750,000.
It is more than doubled in just 3 years.
Yeah.
True Asset Warrior, thank you for the $1. El Mervat for a 2-banger. They are by proxy to blame for anime localizers. Yeah, technically that is true. Yeah, by proxy, I would say that is true to blame. Yep.
It is absolutely crazy.
Infected the gaming sphere with their ideology. And I know I think XQC was making fun of it. I disagree with him about this. I think that this is one of the only ways that you can express that you don't want these kinds of people in the industry. Is that if you can do that whenever you rate the game down, you say the game is bad. And I think Slay the Spire 2 is an amazing game, but why would you take and bring in an activist that is, really known for misrepresenting, damaging, and trying to force change into gaming that was going against very clearly the majority of what gamers wanted? Why would you do that? So Lester Voids or gaming, yeah, exactly. Cancer of a cancer is still it's bad, no matter how small it is. Exactly. And so I think that it's very good.
Go for it.
Just generally, I was saying, you shouldn't review bomb, but I think in this case, I think it makes sense.
And that's the point.
This would be my exception to review bombing.
Yeah,
I think in this case it makes sense.
I'm not saying go out and review bomb everything because I mean, by and large, I agree with you that you should be giving good, natural, honest reviews. But there are examples of I'm trying to think of Dragon Age the Veilguard. I think Dragon Age the Veilguard is something you can absolutely justify review bombing. Yeah. Game's not even out, but we see the clips of I'm non-binary. We see the change the art style to give it the bisexual lighting. And if gamers want to go and review bomb that to show BioWare, hey, this isn't what we want. We want, Dragon Age, not whatever the fuck this is. And I mean, the game fucking failed. So it's you can't just go on and give a 0 review, 0 review score, 1 review score. You also got to not buy the thing. You got to hit them both in their wallet and show that, hey, user review scores are 0. And Rotten Tomatoes, I mean, users are really good about that on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics, we know, lie and give dog shit reviews. Whereas, real individuals will say, hey, this movie fucking sucks. I don't know why the critics are giving it a 99%. You look at the audience score and it's 36%. I guarantee you a lot of those people ain't seen the movie. They're showing they don't want the movie.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, the only time that I've actually negatively gone against a game was Helldivers when the whole Sony thing happened. like, I liked the game. Helldivers was fun, but I didn't agree with Sony, so I think I gave it like
what
0.
situation was that? I'm not sure what that was. I knew that Helldivers had this massive downturn in negative reviews because of something, but I don't really know the situation because I don't play Helldivers.
Sony was requiring folks to get a PlayStation account and be connected.
To play on Steam.
Through Steam, yeah, to play on Steam.
Because
Sony was tracking everything, which is like if you go look at any of my videos, you guys already know this stuff. Sony is tracking every single thing that people do, and they use, of course, Persona, which keeps everything that you put out there anyway. So it's just a way of tracking people, and it's the easiest way that they have to track things. So that's what they were doing, even though the developers of Helldivers did not agree with Sony, and they came out and they asked the fans, please go review bomb our game.
Did they really? They were Hypnotic says that's not it. They were requiring it after selling the game without it for 3 months, and only when they were massively successful they say, oh hey, by the way, totally meant to do this. Sorry.
Sony sucks.
To create as much of an unpleasant and unwelcoming environment for a person like that as possible. And anybody saying that it doesn't matter, it's not a big deal, I want you to keep in mind that those people probably agree with her. So they're not telling you that because they think that. Many of the people that are telling you that so they can make you stop doing it so they can keep doing what they want. That's all it comes down to. How long was the game developed for? Could it be possible she was an early consultant and got dropped later on? Yeah, I don't think it really means a whole lot. But
whether she was an early consultant, got dropped early on, to me is irrelevant. You still have to send the message that she shouldn't have been there at all.
Makes sense to me. She probably got paid.
Exactly. Runaway Vagabond for 5-banger. The review BS on Steam works because it tells you because it does tell you who played the game and bought it for those that want that info. That's true. Steam is also one of the best about that.
Mm-hmm.
And they might be the only ones that do that.
Yeah, you can see how much people actually played the game. It'll say right there.
What do some of these say? Let's see. Oh, the image is so bad.
Hold on, I'll put
this
it
one
up
says like
my...
58 hours, 128.4 hours, 58 hours, 35.5 hours. So like these are people that are going in and reviewing it after hours of playtime.
Yeah.
Devil in Red over on Kick with a 5-banger says there is no other way to make our voice heard in any meaningful way besides hurting their funds. Money talks. Like this $5 dono. It absolutely does. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll add that to the total in just a sec. But you mentioned something interesting. You mentioned that she got paid. Well, not only did she get paid, but even if she was, let's say she was a consultant on this for a month and they're like, hey, we don't like what you're doing, we're going to kick you. If they're legally obligated to put her in the credits, she now has this on her resume. This game is a massively successful game. This is an indie success darling story. She can now put on her resume when she goes to apply for the next game that she wants to be a consultant on. I worked on Slay the Spire 2, this indie game that got like 500,000 players or whatever.
Yeah.
I think also at the same time, it's important to make...
Gotta play a clip from my boy Devil in Red. Sorry, give me one moment. This is for you, homie.
I'm on HIV medication and I want Leon to rail me.
Thank you, Devil.
That is
sure that you express that you don't like how...
What was that, hon?
Oh, that's a hilarious clip.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that clip.
Having a person like that inside of the development of a product. So that's really it. It's actually insane they remotely showed interest in her. Yeah, like, so what kind of a company would hire somebody with such an extensive track record of being controversial and trying to force an ideology into a video game? And so by the fact of them doing that, you further enable and you normalize a person like that in the community. And I think that it's important to show collectively that we don't want that. And if you a lot of Chinese negative reviews are recent and mention her, yeah, the Chinese hate woke stuff even more than Americans do. They really hate woke stuff.
Well, the Chinese hate woke stuff in their products. They're A-okay with using TikTok and things to outsource wokeness to America to basically make us weaker by soyifying all of our populace so that they can take us over easier. It's a form of accumulating soft power. But that's, people don't like to talk about that. Hypno said, hold on. Do you know what I find interesting about Anita? She only consulted on 5 games in terms of credit. Everything else is just a special thanks kind of credit. No actual work done to credit her. And honestly, the way I sees it, that's even worse. If it's a special thanks kind of credit, then that means that these people making these games, these devs and whatnot, actually they agree with her ideology. They are so deep into the feminist, frequency propaganda bullshit that started Gamergate. They think she is so amazing. They give her a special thanks in the credits.
This is crazy. Look at what he just said. He said 18 total credits with only 5 as an actual consultant. That is insane.
Yup.
Wow. That is crazy.
They make me look woke. That's it.
Reginald says that they're no different than thanking Sweet Baby Inc. We would not have Sweet Baby Inc. if not for Anita Sarkeesian. Exactly.
And so have you seen a journalist that's brutally attacked by leftists? No, I haven't seen that at all. Do you know how long the game's been in development? Maybe it was from a long time ago. The thing is that that's not the point. It's not the point. The point is that she was involved. No reasonable person should have ever thought that that was a good idea. Never at all. And I think that really, how do we take back our hobby? How do we take back our community? How do we change the culture? Here's the way that you do it.
Well, before we hear the way that we do it, Carlos Batista for a 5-banger. She could have been the coffee getter, and we still won't accept this. Kathy Kennedy. That's exactly what Kathy Kennedy does. Yes, you are correct. Kathy Kennedy was basically a glorified coffee getter, and she still destroyed Star Wars. That's what you get when you fuck your way to the top. Exactly. Thank you so much. This is for you.
You can't keep getting away with it.
And then Sev has this information right here. Lay it on us, Curly.
This is what Hypno sent me. So these are her credits, right? So 18 credits on 15 games, right? So it has voice acting support. So this is the consulting, Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, What the Car Sludge Life, and then things. He has a bunch of things, and then it's consultant on Slay the Spire and Psychonauts too. So everything else
what are
here.
Some of the ones that gave her a special thanks?
These are all the things.
Yeah, I'm saying, are there any notable titles on there? Because with the small screen, I can't read what they're saying. Are there any of them that are notable titles?
This is better.
There we go. Let's see. We've got Cosmic Wheels and Sludge Life. That's the different one I was thinking of. We Are OFK, The Big Con, Mosaic, NeoCab, Hyperlight Dredger. See? They gave her a special thanks on Firewatch. I actually liked Firewatch as one of those narrative-driven simulator games. Among the Sleep. Yeah, like you said, Psychonauts. Damn, I liked Firewatch. I played through that a couple times, actually. Scroll up for me, please. There we go. The Cosmic Wheels for The Big Con. Yeah, so I don't know many of those, but so it's her most recent one. Look at what the car. 2023 iPad sensitivity consulting. They had her work on sensitivity consulting for a fucking iPad game.
Or a culture consultant here in a sisterhood game. That just sounds gay.
Cutman only spoke with her and liked her work. Yeah, that I remember Neil Cutman was saying that about her.
That just sounds gay.
Imposing a radical, extreme, oftentimes irrational, but totally shutting down anybody that's trying to enable the opposite. You go after it as hard as you possibly can. It doesn't matter whether it's fair, whether it's justified, or anything else.
It is always fair and justified. Like, if these individuals worked on a game, again, I don't care how good a game it is. If say a game I love, what's a recent game that's come out that I love? Mouse PI. If these motherfuckers worked on Mouse PI, I don't care how great these indie devs worked on it, and they're so proud of it, and the game is awesome. If they worked on it, denounce it, don't buy it, put them on blast. There's no reason to have this in games. And I like Abubakar Salim, right? Abubakar. I think it's Abubakar. Anyway, he worked on that game. Tales of Kanzera Zhao. When I made my video about Tales of Kanzera Zhao all those years, like a couple years ago, when all the Sweet Baby Ink stuff was blowing up, I was like, look, game seems like a nice game. He seems like a nice guy. This game's a casualty of war. Sometimes you gotta do that. Necessary casualty of war. Because his whole thing was, yeah, we brought in Sweet Baby Ink. We didn't like what they were doing. We pushed them away after a couple months. And it doesn't matter. That game, you used them, a message needs to be sent. Now, when his second game came out, Dead Take, guess what one of the first questions he answered was?
Whether or not he used Sweet Baby Ink.
Whether or not he used any consultation company. And he answered. He's like, nope, we did not use any consultation companies, because he saw what happened with Tales of Kanzera Zhao and saw how it affected the bottom line.
Makes sense.
You do it no matter what. And so, yeah, I think it's like kind of with Slay the Spire too. Like, I'm kind of like in the middle about this because, like, yeah, I don't know if she was involved, really, how much she was involved. I don't know really, like, you know, like the game didn't really seem like it was woke at all.
He's speaking out both sides of his mouth, though. I love Asmongold, but he's speaking out both sides of his mouth here. He just said, oh, I'm kind of in the middle with Slay the Spire too, right after saying, I don't care how unfair it is. I don't care how unjustifiable it is. Well, if you don't care how unjustifiable or unfair you have to be, you should not be in the middle of Slay the Spire 2. You should be like, oh, I see her name. Sorry, sucks to suck. Not playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's also because of the point he had Pocket Pair behind him for funding. Those Asians don't use, because that's true too. Pocket Pair, that is also true.
All right, to me, it's just a video game. And on top of that, I think the game's very good. So, like, with this specific circumstance, I think that every negative review is completely justified. It's totally justified. But the difference is that, like, again, like, I don't know if I'd really leave a negative review myself. Does that make sense? It's about getting the point across. Yes, it's about making the point. And
he says he doesn't know if he'd leave a negative review. Would he leave a review at all? Would he purchase the game? Like, if you've purchased the game already, I don't care how much you love it, you now need to leave a negative review. If you haven't purchased the game, well, congrats. There's no review to leave because you now know what to not spend your money on.
the point is that people like her are not welcome inside of the gaming environment. And we as a community will make the environment so unpleasant and unwelcoming for those people that there will be a massive cost for anybody who wants to enable them and bring them into the community against our consent. That's what you do. That's what you do. And I know it might seem extreme. It might seem unfair. Good. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Whether it is,
does he purchase games, just get them? To my knowledge, Asmongold doesn't do, or at least he very, very rarely does branded team ups for like, hey, we're Capcom, come play this game for us. He's done it in the past, and he did with Dragon's Dogma too, but it's not something he often does. So I would imagine he actually buys the games. And it could be a situation like what happens with like me, Sev, Hypno. Maybe his audience gives some games and whatnot. Though I can't imagine that's the case. I doubt he makes his Steam stuff public for his audience because he got a pretty crazy fucking audience. So I would imagine he gets the games. But I don't actually know.
It's necessary evil. Doesn't matter. Do it no matter what. That's what I say. And she's the Iran of gaming. Yeah, right. And anyway, they didn't care to be extreme to us either. Yeah, these are the same tactics.
Later,
Keep in mind, these are the exact same tactics they would use on you. I will never, ever, ever not match force with other people that disagree with me. If they're willing to do it, I'm willing to do that and more. And do you believe that you should leave it?
I think that's not just a metaphor for gaming. That's a metaphor for life. Like, we were talking with SBR2 the other day, and he was like, hey, in Australia, we have an equal force law. If someone's pressing on you, you can press back on them with equal force. No, dude. Great. If someone comes to you with a knife, you whip out the gun. Someone comes to you with a gun, you whip out the bigger gun. Like whatever it is, whatever force there has been pressed on you, not just in culture war, something in gaming, but in real life, you go with full force. Fuck that equal force shit.
I mean, I think that's the way it should be, but that's not the law in Minnesota. But I do think that's
what's the law in Minnesota.
You have to run away until you cannot run away, and then you use a lesser force.
Wow,
Yeah,
That
Minnesota
doesn't
is
make any sense.
wild.
Y'all be
Are you
overrun
really
with
that
Somalians and
surprised?
shit, and you know them blacks are quick. There's no reason
Yeah.
to run away from a black. They're gonna catch you.
Well, like I showed you the picture of the new law thing that just dropped. I was like, I can't believe this happened in Minnesota. Are you really that surprised with how crappy our fucking laws are?
You know what? Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That was stupid on my part.
Yeah, but that's how it should be, in my opinion. You know, you should be able to just shoot them. You know, if they're coming into your property, you should just be able to stand your ground. But it's not the way it is in Minnesota. But I think it should change.
It's the way it is in Missouri, baby.
A negative review. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, like I gave my personal opinion on it, right? And so anyway, yeah, it looks like a lot of people are negative reviewing this, right? They're truly unfortunate circumstances. I mean, overwhelmingly, like most of these reviews are positive, to be fair, right? But like, it looks like should have made the door maker a girl.
The door maker.
Okay. Anyway, it is funny. POCQ, the consultants for the game feel why. Yeah, I'll see what the most helpful reviews in the last week are. Most helpful, maybe this week. Yeah, I need to start. Yeah, a lot of people are. Oh man. Wow. Wow.
Whoa. All right, hold on. 111 hours, 20.2 hours, 65.9 hours, 53.8 hours, 76.3 hours. Stay away. They hired Anita Sarkeesian as a consultant. Would have never bought it if I knew that person was involved. Heard that Anita is involved in the game, who is known for harming the gaming industry. I regret buying this game, and I will never again support Mega Crit, which is the company, I assume. Anita Sarkeesian involved. Enough said. I ain't gonna try reading all this, but it starts off as saying disastrous balance changes. So maybe this is an actual, talking about the game itself. But again, every single one of these has a fair amount of hours played on record.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. This is good. I'm glad to see this. I'm proud of you guys. Always freak out. Always meltdown. Always overreact. And never leave your opponent any breathing room ever. That's the way it is. That's what I think. That's my opinion. She's the original mind virus. That's right. Can't wait for words to fall.
Carlos Batista with a 5-banger says, remember when Skullgirl's creator got ran out of his company, his game getting censored after it got popular? That's a consequence of Anita. I forgot about that, but you're right. Now you bring it back up. I do remember the Skullgirl situation. Shout out. We'll get good memory on that. I had totally forgotten about that. This is for you, homie.
I can blow.
Oh, you ready to blow?
Yeah, I'm ready to blow.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. I'm the guns of the Navarone.
True Asset Warrior, thank you for the dollar, homie. And then Scrap Gamer with a 10-banger. Keep in mind, some of those reviews are also from Chinese players upset about the changes to the game as well. Right, and one of those ones that I read was very obviously about a balancing thing. But overwhelmingly, these negative reviews are specifically because of Anita Sarkeesian. And that is the power of the players. How many people are now not going to buy this game? How many people are not going to now buy their next game? So I don't really care about some fucking chink out there that's not going to, that's just upset spaghetti about the balancing. I care there's people saying Anita Sarkeesian's name 12 years after Gamergate, and they still hold that Hodo account. Shout out. Thank you for the 10-banger. This is for you.
Leon, Moxie, are y'all niggas happy? Y'all happy? You proud of yourself? I hope you niggas is happy. Congratulations to all the new single moms on the channel, but I just hope you niggas are just so happy with what you've done.
Leslie says, yeah, that's you. It's on your wish list. You're going to play it. I see what you're sharing, hun. We will get to that in a sec. Gamer Nurse Gale, I want to correct something here. You say, so it's true that Asian gamers don't like woke stuff. Should be good. No. Chinese gamers and Chinese companies don't. South Korea mostly doesn't either. Japan, completely infected. Their gamers might not be, but the companies, Square Enix, Capcom, Bandai Namco, Konami, Nintendo, they are all infected. So It's not Asian in general. If you're wanting to get this anti-woke stuff, or not even anti-woke, if you're just wanting to stay away from potential wokeness or whatever you want to call it, ideology in gaming, Japan's out of the question. You need to focus on China and South Korea. Dead and dug up. Recall her threat, Doom director, for not hiring her. What? Recall her threat, Doom director? I don't remember that. And that's true. Les, this is correct. Tencent is the exception to the rule. Tencent is everywhere. They're pushing that shit like anyone else. Shout out. Thank you so much for the 2-banger, homie. All right, let's finish out this video, and then, yeah, we'll go through some of those reviews. Just so you got the reviews up, hon.
On too. Well, there's other games too. I hope they can fix it and do that, right? And that's what I would say. Meanwhile, you actually have good steamy stuff like Stranger in Heaven coming on Xbox. Why'd they need her for a card game? They didn't. And, it's like you're enabling and normalizing a person like that. You don't want to have that happen. Why freak out and massive downvote on generative AI is not bad, but this is both. Both are bad. Well, simple.
No. Generative AI is not the same whatsoever. Like, we're talking about 12 years of destruction being done to the gaming space at an ideological level. Generative AI is a fucking tool that people virtue signal about. Is completely different. I don't know if you want to add to that or not, but
no, I mean, I think we've talked about AI so much. I don't know what else there is to say other than the fact that it is a tool.
I mean, in comparison to downvoting based on Anita Sarkeesian being in the game.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just retarded. Like, there's things, there are hills to die on, and this is not one of them.
Gotcha.
I think AI is good, and I think she's bad. It's really simple. And also, by the way, those people would have massively downvoted NTE if they could because of the AI stuff. Yeah, it's because I agree with it. Like, duh. Like, what do you mean? It's a principle battle. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Sounds liberal people. Yeah, and well, I mean, the reason why you do it is because what those liberal people did works. Like cancel culture, the aggressive, super vicious cancel culture that they created, it's effective. Of course we should use it. Absolutely, we should use it and then do even more than that. So that's what I think. It's my opinion. It's a form of...
See, I don't agree with him because I don't think he's getting his definition of cancel culture correctly. What is cancel culture to you? Because I'm this is one of the things we see this term thrown around a lot nowadays compared to back when the left was doing it, talking about cancel culture this, cancel culture that. I feel like cancel culture is a term that's lost meaning. What do you consider canceling or cancel culture?
Asking people to boycott something, or putting somebody on blast because of something that they did and bringing awareness to it. So, I mean, it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, depending on how you do it.
So I wholeheartedly reject that. I think that cancel culture is when you are holding somebody to task for something that A, may or may not be true, you got no proof of, or B, is really old, 10 years old, 12 years old, whatever it may be. When somebody gets fired for tweets they made 12 years ago, and then they get blacklisted from, the game industry or being an actor, that's cancel culture. When there's a coordinated effort, or when they've done nothing wrong, mind you, when there's a coordinated effort to get Louis C.K., removed from the comedy circuit for jerking off in front of women when he asked their permission to do so and they said yes, that's cancel culture. When a game like this comes out and we see Anita Sarkeesian, that's not canceling them. This is an in-the-moment thing. This is the customer saying, we don't like this now, not, oh, we've retroactively changed our opinion from 10 years ago.
Protest? It is. It's a form of protest. Slay the Spire 2 is a great game. I love it. But you shouldn't hire people that are activists and normalize them inside an industry that they've been clearly, disliked in.
Reminder about the tier goal, crew. 9 million Scoville unit gummy.
I'll read a few comments about this. How do you go further in cancel culture? I don't know. The community's creative. I'll let them do it. 40K downvotes in a week is crazy work. And they're still doing it, but it's now they're weaker than before. Well, yeah.
Dude, 40,000 downvotes in a week. People are pissed. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, then your job isn't done, is it? Because they're still around. So that's the way I see it.
I like how he said
And
it.
super.
Your job is not done because they're still around.
Yup, he's entirely correct.
For cancel culture, how do you get bigger tits in games? You just keep asking for it, man. That's it. She's an active antagonist for all gaming industry. Yeah, not just disliked, but detrimental to the industry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm dead serious about it. Scrap Gamer. Yeah. For anyone that missed, if you guys came in late, I have a 9 million Scoville unit gummy bear right here. If we hit 500, I will eat it live on stream. I'm dead serious. El Mervop with a 2-banger. Her YouTube Kickstarter, 156,000 for 6,000. Never delivered all. I don't know. I remember her Kickstarter never got delivered. Did she ask for 6,000 and got 156,000? Is that what it is? And I wonder how much that money was fake investor money. But shout out, thank you for the 2-banger, homie.
Exactly. And that's what I would say needs to be eradicated. Totally agree. And if the game is good, I totally disagree with it. I completely disagree. If the game is good, that's the only criteria that should be involved. So here's the problem.
Hypno, you were wrong. They might not care in the moment. The game's already out. It's already been sold. They will care for their next game when it does not sell because people don't forget. People don't forget. We've seen so many games die because of these consultation companies. How many times have we brought up Steam chart numbers on your show, on Saturday Night Hypnosis, for games that just died because gamers rejected the consultation companies. They don't care about Slay the Spire 2 like the company doesn't because the game's already out. They're going to care when the third game or their next game rolls around. And when you say, do not eat the whole thing, no, I'm going whole hog. I'm eating the whole thing. I'm putting on a show for you motherfuckers. I'm eating the whole thing. Huge over you for a 2-banger. I think we're halfway to 500. Yes, we are right at the halfway point. Shout out, Future Over You. Thank you.
With what you're saying is that if the game is good, then that's the only thing that should matter. Do you think that the opposite side of people would apply that same reasoning to the AI?
Of course not.
Yeah, correct.
Do you think that they would apply that to AI?
Oh.
I have a follow-up to that one, too. And we'll go through this. In a perfect world, no, but I see the point. Do you think that they should... Did they apply that with Black Myth Wukong whenever they gave the game a lower score because of the behavior of the studio that was alleged?
Were you aware of that? Because I know you were part of SNH at the time, but I know you were still covering gaming discourse. Were you aware that reviewers gave Black Myth Wukong a lower score because Black Myth Wukong rejected consultation companies?
No, I was not aware of that.
Yup, they didn't even try to hide it. It actively happened in front of them. The Kickstarter money is real. They had to report the numbers. I recall seeing the numbers from Famous Frequency site. I do not know if the site's Famous Frequency is not still active, or it got shut down for a while. I don't know if it ever got reactivated, but it got shut down eventually. I'm not saying the money. When I say fake money from investors, that was probably the wrong way to phrase it. What I mean was, because the money is obviously real. She really did raise that money. What I mean is, I don't think $156,000 is just grassroots. Oh, a feminist donating her a 10-banger here, a male feminist throwing her a 20-banger there. I assume that if she made $156,000, then she had some outside assistance from bigger forces.
And also seemingly a mistranslation from Chinese to American, or Mandarin, or Cantonese. I don't even know which one. Did they do that with the with Black Myth Wukong? Did they do that?
Thanks for the dollar, Aztec.
Who's they? Game journalists, game reviewers, and their woke enablers. Very simple. ACT is streaming on YouTube. Great, good for him. He's playing Pragmata. I'm surprised he got a PS5. Great, that's awesome. You feel about smaller titties? Look, it depends, right? I mean, I didn't follow BLM that much. I try to stay out. Is this are you...
And that absolutely happened. Money laundering grants for feminist frequency absolutely happened, Vagabond. Dead honest. Dead on.
It's not. That's not what. Okay, I didn't mean that. Okay, that's not BLM. That's it. This is advanced racism. This is really okay. All right, guys. I was about to say, yeah. Okay. Anyway, what was I going to say? Is that if I was involved in a video game, let's say I was involved in a video game, and do you think that those people would get together on Twitter and try to do a downvote brigade to try to make a game that I did or I was involved with like worse?
Anybody that like ain't no honest individual gonna think that's not the case. Frankly, with Asmol poses this question, just this one question to be clipped and put out on X, you will get an influx of people with tranny flags in their bios being like, oh yeah, no, I would downvote his game. I would try and ruin it and destroy him just for the love of the fucking game.
Oh, I'm sure they would, yeah.
Do you think they would do that? I think the answer is yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so then they did that with Stellar Blade also. They did that with Black Myth Wukong. They did that with Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, trying to leave negative reviews because of AI. This is a tool that they have invented.
Blue Sky will be fully united in downvoting it. You're right. There would be 12. There would be 12 whole downvotes from Blue Sky. Carlos Beezy for a 2-banger. Kickstarter thing is where she went globetrotting. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you for the 2-banger.
Don't ever let them tell you that you can't use it. If you didn't want people to use this tool, you shouldn't have made it. That's it. Yeah, but I think it's stupid to not be considered when reviewing a game. Too bad. It's not about reviewing the game. It's about having an environment and an ecosystem that's free from people trying to interject their politics into it. So you have this mindset of like, well, I'm going to abstain from this. I'm not going to involve myself in this. And then somehow it's going to get better. It won't get better. It'll get worse. Because now you've said, whenever you say that I'm not going to play the game, you don't say that, well, I'm just not going to be involved. What you say is that now it's okay if you win. That's it. So if you're not pushing back, they're pushing forward.
And if you're not using every means and resource to do so, lie, cheat, steal. And when I say lie, cheat, steal, what I mean is play dirty. Don't actually lie. Like we saw happen with that Pirate Nation dude. Like Pirate Nation went out there and he put out the quote unquote spoilers for the End of Saros. And well, from everything I've heard, the End of Saros is absolute cringe bullshit. He got a bunch of information wrong. And because of that, now the opposite side had ammo to be like, oh, look at these anti-woke people. They don't even play the games. They're out here pushing lies for clicks. And like, it makes those of us that actually do care about this shit look bad because you got massive accounts like that saying bullshit. So play dirty, but don't actually lie, because if you get caught in the lie, it ruins everything.
It ruins the reputation for everybody else.
Right. I loathe her for ruining Dishonored 2 and The Last of Us 2. I don't know what this means. Maybe you do, Sev.
I don't know what he means.
I think he means and The Last of Us 2.
Okay, and The Last of Us 2.
Gotcha. I've never played a Dishonored game, so I can't say anything about that. But
Dishonored is fun. I mean, Dishonored is fun. Dishonored 2 had a very different take on it, but I mean, it was still fun, in my opinion.
Yeah. I've never played a Dishonored game, so I can't speak to it. But thank you for the 2-banger.
You have to push back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna let them run over me. Yeah, I don't think so. How about letting the market for market free ideas support or trash it? I know that's exactly what I'm doing, and it seems like the market of free ideas, the free market of ideas, is not enjoying this. They don't like it at all. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. You have to actively punish actions and choices that are detrimental. Hiring her was a choice and a deliberate one. Exactly. And you may not care about politics, but politics cares about you. I am absolutely in favor of that. And I know people might say that I'm mean. I don't care.
Thank you for the $1, warrior.
It's still going to happen. So anyway, that's the way I feel about it.
I have been.
Alrighty. Basically, at the end of the day, that's the Slay the Spire 2 drama, and I'm completely on board. You see this broad's name in a game. You see Zoe Quinn's name in a game. You see Sweet Baby Ink's name in a game. It does not matter how much you love the game. Does not matter how many hours you put into it. You change the review. You downvote it. You make this shit known. If you haven't bought it yet, you don't buy it. This shit is an absolute cancer. Sev, you got anything to add?
Yep. I just don't think that what he's saying tells the entire story, right? Because if you look at the reviews, and Hypno was referring to this, and this is what I was going to show.
Yep, lay it on.
Right. You look at the reviews, look at my language type. Then you see most of the negative, came from simplified Chinese, right? When we look at English, it was very positive. Korean, it was very positive. Traditional Chinese was mixed. Japanese was very positive, right? So you look at all of these, and overall, they're mostly positive, right? I mean, there was more negative there, but when you go to the negative reviews, right, a lot of them are about, here, for example, is preventing messages there. So they talk about the decks. So I'm not saying there's not all, because there's some reviews that do talk about Anita and doing this, but like I also think that what Hypno was saying is true, because when I was browsing through it, a lot of them do talk about the decks.
Well, I think two things can be true, though. Like, while, yes, obviously there's a lot of stuff about the decks, we were watching him scroll in real time, and how many did we count that had her name in it? Like, there was several there. Now, it might not be this overwhelming number of, 40,000. Asmongold could absolutely be wrong about that, but clearly people are downvoting because of that, because we were able to see her name in several of them.
Yeah, I just don't think it's like I don't think there's an accurate way to then say most of the downvotes are because of Anita, when most of them are very clearly Chinese. That was the entire point of when I started to share my screen, was to point that out.
When you say there's probably less than 1,000, that's still more than zero. Her name was on there. The internet freaked out about it. That means at least 1,000 or less people. Also Steam nuked the reviews. So there's that aspect of it as well. Between Steam nuking the reviews, the recent English ones are about Anita. And that's, I didn't know the Steam nuked the reviews. But yeah, that was going to be my next question. If we go to the English and we look at just the negative ones from the English, I wonder how many we'd see in a row that are negative that have to do with the English. So let's try that.
So if we do this, and then where do I click recent?
Let's see. Your language, negative. Yeah, and let's just scroll through here, and
because this is by okay, here, recently posted. So this would be Anita
9 hours
here.
ago. Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah, this is.
That one's Chinese.
Oh, but this is made in. I mean, this is. I'm only have it be on English.
Well, I recently posted for whatever reason. It's a Chinese name, because if you look at the name, it was done.
No, yeah. I know, but it was written in English. Okay. Overall, the game is a good game at first, except the concept of balancing is more frustrating.
And Wilson,
okay.
Anita Sarkeesian, really 2020. So right now we're 50-50.
Yeah. This is more of a patch thing issue. Borderline playable in its current state. Highly recommend if your PC can run it. Does not run on my Chromebook. Yeah.
I wish there was a way to do just by recency, which is. Oh, there we go. Recent. Yeah, display recent. Tell you RNG. All right. Next one, Anita Sarkeesian. Unbalanced buggy. Our Salas was the first one. Aside from balance issues, bonus. All right, nope, that one doesn't seem to.
Yeah.
Personal hive, don't know what that means.
No.
That one talks about Anita Sarkeesian right there.
Yeah. It's just I don't think we can make the statement that every single review is because of her.
I don't think anybody made that claim that every single one. Just that there is a large swath of gamers that are clearly upset about that. And it is noticeable. Also,
I don't
off the off-top review activity hidden. Because all the Anita reviews will be hidden right now.
Okay, how do I do that?
So right there, you see that it says excluding off-top review activity over the left. You've got a little tab there.
This?
No, your filters.
This?
Yep. And just turn that off. Yep. All right here, the very first one, Anita Sarkeesian. Second one, Anita Sarkeesian. Third one, allowing the misandrist, says Anita Sarkeesian. This one doesn't say, it just says this game sucks. This one just says no. Game consultants, English localizers, sick of this.
There's a lot of hidden stuff.
Notice all the hidden ones talk about Anita Sarkeesian. Having a radical feminist consultant, regret purchasing. Good game, but Anita Sarkeesian credit? Nope. Thanks, Anita Sarkeesian. Yeah, hired Anita Sarkeesian. Let's see. No, Anita Sarkeesian. Hiring someone adamantly hates gamers, so Anita Sarkeesian. Plus woke stuff, Anita Sarkeesian. Anita Sarkeesian. Why do you need 3 consultants for a trading card game? Therefore, Anita Sarkeesian. So almost all of the hidden ones, save for like 2, had to do with her.
Yeah.
Good call, Serranos. Good call, Serranos. I was just creating the 40,000 reason review statement claiming to be about Anita. Asman thought the same thing because he doesn't know how Steam works. That's fair. 40,000 negative reviews is still a lot of negative reviews, but that right there, like, that goes to show that Steam is actively hiding reviews that mention her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, probably not because it mentions her. The AI system probably just flags it automatically as off topic, but that's neither here nor there. And
interesting,
I agree,
nevertheless.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting. But look, it wouldn't be one of my shows without talking about some misogyny. And your boy's a proud misogynist. I love this podcast. The Call Her Daddy podcast. Fucking love it. You want to know why I love it?
Why?
It justifies and validates every single thing I think about women. Every single thing I think about women is validated. They go on here and they talk so proudly about cheating on their men, about being sluts. Dude, Kamala Harris refused to do the podcast circuit. What podcast did she do?
Oh, wow. This is crazy.
Yeah. So let's see what this video guys say by our boy Papa Gundam.
I have been an absolute psycho. Absolute psycho.
I love you for admitting that. Because aren't we all?
And honestly, even worse when I was younger. When I was younger, I would be dating a guy and
podcasting is now mainstream. What was once a niche subculture is now a medium for the most creatively bereft people to sit on a couch and talk to e-famous douchebags about their mundane lives. For the parasocial math lacking enough socialization to have real friends. The entire market for podcasting used to be cornered by washed-up comedians and dudes hanging out in their basement talking about Warhammer lore. Now, if you don't have...
Do you know what the first podcast you ever listened to was? Do you even listen to podcasts, really?
Not really. I used to listen to Car Talk, but that went away.
Wasn't Car Talk on the radio, though? Was that even really a podcast? Because I thought that was also syndicated on the radio.
No, you can get it on the podcast, too.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know the name of it, but I could tell you it was all the way back in like 2009. It was just these dudes sitting around. I don't know what they looked like because the little artwork on the iTunes thing was like comic book art of them. But it was just these fucking loser dudes sitting around talking about comic book releases. I wish I remember the name of it, but to this day, it was just like a little nothing burger podcast. These two dudes that would just sit around and talk comics. I almost said condoms.
Oh my God.
Have hundreds of thousands of dollars for marketing, it's over for you. That's why we have Logan Paul and Pokimane pretending that they're the next Joe Rogan. It's a dark period in content creation.
It's a Gundam.
He's sexy without knowing he's sexy, and that's really sexy.
As of late, I've had my timeline bombarded with the show Call Her Daddy, a podcast where women basically talk and make you realize that the red pill community wasn't some alt-right fringe group, but the canaries in the coal mine. Call her.
I hate the red pill community because they promote like promiscuity and whatnot and trying to just fuck as many broads as necessary. before you settle down. And I don't like that shit. I don't. I'm not a fan of that. I am a fan of how often they talk shit on women, though. That makes me feel pretty fucking good. Present company excluded. Most women fucking suck.
Daddy started in 2018, hosted by Alex Cooper, who was dating Noah Syndergaard. I don't know this guy's name. Anyway, he was a pitcher for the New York Mets at the time. This led to her getting a show just because she was with this dude.
Alex Cooper, who's dating Noah Syndergaard, Mets pitcher. I knew Noah, so I followed her on Instagram, and
That's so weird. Like, broads be getting shows because of who they're dating. You got fucking, what's his name? Barstool Sports guy. I followed her because I'm friends with her husband or her boyfriend. That's weird. Yeah, do not sleep around unless you want disease. Correct.
Yep.
I saw her cut a reel for Call Her Daddy. Saying, what the hell is that? So I reached out to her. She came in, I met with her, and I was like, who made your sizzle reel? She's like, I did. I learned how to do it all myself. And once she said she learned how to do it herself, like, well,
Portnoy, thank you, Serranos. Yes, and he is an absolute loser. Now, I do agree with him that you can judge. I agree with him that you can judge a slice of pie, slice of pizza on just one bite. I think that you will know if it's a good pie or not by one bite. But if that's the only thing you're correct about is how to judge a good fucking pie, you probably got nothing else going on for you.
do you want to do it here? You're hired if you want it. Like, we paid her $70,000, 3-year contract, brought her partner in crime, Sophia Franklin, with her, and the thing just went nuclear in a month.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Why is nobody talking about the hidden performance experiments connected to our U.S. military?
Or the Epstein files.
Stop them! Sirtuins have a fuel that you probably heard of called NAD. So NAD is wonderful, but NAD is a size molecule that, as you probably know, needs a precursor called NMN to actually get into the body. For 2 years, top secret, they have been working with our military, with our special forces.
David Sinclair's team was testing this compound in mice. After just 14 days of M&M, the mice ran 200 to 300% more than even the youngest in the group. This has since been studied in human performance in the military resilience program with similar findings. This is about restoring mitochondrial function, helping the cells produce energy.
Is he about to go into a fucking ad read right now?
I think so.
I was trying to figure out how the fuck this relates to podcasting. I was like, yeah, there are a lot of fitness
does.
influencers out there. Remember when scientists did a study of giving chimps money? Guess what the first thing chimps did with the money? Immediately went to pimping and prostitution. No fucking way.
They did? That is hilarious.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
More effectively. NAD levels are high when you're young, but when you're at the age of 40,
I
it
didn't
drops
catch
off
that,
by
Donna.
50%. Have you seen Darkside Phil? Contributing to low energy, slow recovery. Holy Christ, it is Phil. Don't believe me? Listen to Gary Brecka.
You know, NAD, it's actually not NAD, it's NAD plus, and that little positive is the reduced form of NAD, which means that charge can't really pass through first pass metabolism. You can't just drop NAD into the stomach. It will just...
Bro, I don't know what any of this shit means. Guys, just eat the fucking carnivore diet, okay? Just eat meat. You'll be fucking fine.
Immediately dissociate.
Restoring NAD isn't about looking younger. It's about slowing the cellular decline that people accept as getting older and aging. Lower energy and slower recovery times, especially when you're getting your pump on. Listen, Europe banned this stuff in 2022, but then again, it's Europe. They ban everything, even cute little dogs now. And they didn't do it for safety. They did it because it works.
The UK does ban everything. You're not wrong.
and now they're trying to get rid of house dogs because it'll upset Spaghetti the Muslims.
Of course. Because we care about the Muslims. Since when?
Just a quick reminder that Islam is for fags. Fags and child rapists.
Forrest has just launched the biggest deal of the year. Buy one, get one free. And that's insane. Yes, you heard that right. Buy one, get one free on their flagship NMN supplement. This ends in 48 hours, and when it's over, it's gone for good. The show, before it really does anything but one reel, gets a deal off the rip to be syndicated because she was boning a sports star at the time.
I don't want to hear another word from feminists speaking about the struggles of modern women in the Western world. A man has to fly to get to what a skinny white woman can walk to.
This is fine.
What do you think of women in podcasting, hun?
I've never seen this show, but it sounds really stupid.
I just mean
No
in general, not
offense.
this podcast specifically. Just like what? Because like you go on shows with women and whatnot. I'm just curious what your general thoughts are. I'm gauging your misogyny level.
Gauging my misogyny level. All right. I don't know. I guess like it just depends on what they're talking about. I don't.
Oh, that was the wrong opinion from a woman. Let's keep going.
Actress.
Go on.
You didn't even let me finish. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say, most of the time there's not too much worth it to listen to or to talk about, because most of the topics that they end up gravitating to are dumb. They're stupid. They don't contribute it to anything.
And is that because they're women?
I think that they're just very limited in their knowledge.
Be sure this is a test, Sevy. Be careful. Leon didn't let Sevy finish. No, because I'm a proud misogynist. Sevy will finish when I make her finish.
Oh my god.
Listen, comedian Nikki Glazer says she enjoys seeing her boyfriend with other women.
Dude, I've never heard of this woman. I've never seen this woman in my life. How is she an actress and a comedian? I didn't know she existed until this clip.
You call this the hot husband fetish.
Yes.
Which is essentially when you want your partner to have sexual experiences with other people outside of the relationship.
Yeah.
So
What?
when did this start for you, Nikki?
What?
Go on.
What? Wow.
Do you have anything else to say? You telling me that you don't get your rocks off seeing your husband with other people?
That's messed up. Okay. This is
Let's
weird.
get started
This is a
with
weird
my
podcast.
boyfriend when I was 29, because I really hadn't had a boyfriend before then. He would tell me about like I would always ask him about like past hookups and girlfriends and how they got together. Like I was like the beginning, like how did you guys first know you liked each other? Like I love that like our legs were touching on our table and neither of us moved our leg or something like stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, so like I don't know, it would make me like horny, but like
I want to go back to the beginning of this interview with her and count how many times she says like.
Husband fetish.
Yes.
Which is essentially when you want your partner to have sexual experiences with other people outside of the relationship.
Yeah.
So when did this start for you, Nikki? Let's go
this
back.
started with my boyfriend when I was 29, because I really hadn't had a boyfriend before then. He would tell me about like I would always ask him about like past hookups and girlfriends and how they got together. Like I was like the beginning, like how did you guys first know you liked each other? Like I love that like our legs were touching on our table and neither of us moved our leg or something like stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, so like I don't know, it would make me like horny to like think about him doing that with other girls. And then I'd ask about all of his like girlfriends or anyone he had hooked up with, like all the details about it. And I would really be like a foreplay for me. Like I would get like revved up talking about it. And then it reached a point where he was out of stories. Like he had gone through all of them. And I was like, and that it's almost like he was telling the same ones. And I was like, I know this one. So it wasn't as exciting anymore because I was getting the same stuff. So I was like,
15 times. She said like 15 times.
Oh, that definitely sounds like a drinking game. Yes.
Yeah. One of these people's principles. What's up, Zax? What's good, peoples? Zax, you're probably gonna enjoy this, my friend. Women are ridiculously degenerate. Yes, they are. Don't ever let a woman slut shame you, my friends, because women are hoes. 40% of her vocabulary is like, shut up, women, not you, Sevy.
Girl named Nikki, I guess you could say she was a sex fiend.
This is common with millennial and Gen Z women. Once they know without a shadow of a doubt they have a man, they begin to lose interest in him. Nikki Glazer needs to be reminded that the man she is with is desirable by other women, or else she'll lose attraction for this dude.
Does that make sense to you? Not saying you agree with it, mind you, but does it make sense to you?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I guess in concept, the idea you want to make sure that the person that you like is being validated by other people, but also, like, why would you care what other people think?
When you say validated by other people, is it like, let's say you've got a dude goes up to a bar, you're dating a guy, and this is a little bit weird to ask you because you and I are dating, but this was on the docket for tonight anyway when I thought Cindy was going to be my partner in crime tonight. So dude goes up to a bar that you're dating, women starts flirting with him. Does that give you some sort of like, oh, that's nice to see, but also there's a fucking line? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't. I think, man, this is just weird. Like the entire idea that you want people hitting up the person you're with is weird. Like that's why I said, like, in concept, like, okay, like maybe like they feel so insecure.
Careful there, Nikki Glazer. You just dropped like 4 likes in like one sentence. Like,
I don't know. This is just weird.
Go on. I'm just messing
This is
with you.
just weird. Like the entire concept is just weird.
Is a massive narcissist. In the pickup game, this is what we call string theory. When a cat can't have a string, it goes crazy trying to get it. But when the cat has a string, it loses interest. Women are exactly the same in dating more often than not.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. There are dumb broads out there, 99% of them, that absolutely want the dude. Once they have the dude, they want every other fucking dude.
Never 100% be hers.
I think it's far more common amongst women, though. I'm not saying that dudes aren't like that. It is far more common amongst women. And it's probably because women have the monopoly on sex.
Or else, you'll spend the rest of your life living like Will Smith.
And I asked her, I said, what does she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had had about love? She said that you cannot make a person happy.
This is what postmodernism does, by the way, guys. When you remove morals, when you remove values, when you try and make this lie and pretend that everything is subjective, this is what it does. You've got Will fucking Smith. Dude was king of the world. He was in Men in Black. He was in I Am Legend. They weren't all hits because he was in Wild Wild West. But the point is, Will Smith was the rule of cool. If you would have asked 6th grade Leon, yo, who's your favorite actor? It was Will fucking Smith. He was just the walking Nat 20. And now look at this poor son of a bitch. I wouldn't even have him on my loser ass show. iRobot? Yeah, he was in iRobot. Dog shit adaptation. But fuck if that movie I saw iRobot at the drive-in, homie. He was in Bad Boys. Homie just cranked out banger after banger while his wife was doing banger after banger.
That's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy.
Weird, but I was like, I think I need you to like get some more stories.
You need new material, Chris.
Yeah, I was like, I need you to like go out there and just have a flirty moment with someone, like anything where I can feel like maybe it's my competitive nature of like I want a guy who other girls want. Like I like something that is like, you want a handbag that other girls are like, oh my God, I'm dying to get that.
That's
like,
relatable. That is relatable.
See what I said?
All right, y'all keep saying Men in Black in the comments. Men in Black was the first movie I listed. Why? Because it's his best fucking movie. Men in Black's his best movie. That was my earliest conspiracy theory. I don't know if I've told you this or not, Sev. When I was like 9 years old, I truly believed that Men in Black was a cover-up to make us like see the movie and appreciate the movie and think it's just a movie, when in all reality there's an actual Men in Black behind the scenes covering everything up. And the whole reason they made the movie is to make us think, oh, this is so crazy, it can't be real, to trick us. 9-year-old conspiracy theory.
She needs to know what she has is sought after by other women, or it has no value for her. Even when it comes to the man she's with, women like this will never truly be happy in life because they are not content with themselves. So everything has to have external validation, external stimulation, external confirmation. It's just a fact of life.
I have experienced that like masochism to a certain degree where I'd be like, tell me about every ex. Tell me about all the things. Like that part of the beginning of the relationship.
Were you horned upward, or were you like, I want to know because I...
Carlos Batista for a 2-banger. Nothing hotter to a woman than a man with a ring. I've heard that. I've heard that there are dudes out there that will like when they're going wolf packing, they will put on a fake wedding ring to sit at the bar to attract women.
Are you serious?
I've heard. I've never done that, and to be fair, I've never seen any of the dudes I've gone wolf packing with do that. But I've absolutely heard that that's a strat, 100%.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, they'll get a fake ring to, like, I guess it's a real ring, but it's obviously not really a wedding ring. But yeah, they'll put on a wedding band to go to the bar to get women's attention. Soulsin says, I did the ring trick. It works 100%. It actually works.
Crazy.
See? I told y'all it's a thing. This is what happens when people give in every single desire rather than having any form of self-control. Consider it. Exactly. Devil in Red. I used to wear a fake ring to bars. It works. This has been proven. Women engage in mate poaching at massive rate. It's even got a name like mate poaching. The ring thing works. A decade or so, when started all that crap, would have gotten some 10 to replace. Wow. I knew it was a fucking thing.
That is crazy.
How do you feel about your gender right now, Sev?
Disappointed. Mate poach
maxing.
maxing.
Maxing is fucking crazy, bro.
That is absolutely crazy. I saw this video on Twitter. I think I saw it like yesterday or a couple of days ago, which I think it is true. And I think like it was this woman that was talking about the fact that generally when it comes to like one night stands, like women might have more of the floor then, but when it comes to having relationships, like a real relationship at that time, then the dichotomy changes, and then the people with the power is then the man, because then the man then decides to be with the
women. Have the
woman.
monopoly on sex, men have the monopoly on romance.
Yeah.
And by the way, I wasn't forgetting Independence Day. I just don't consider that a Will Smith movie because that was one of his first big movies. If you rewatch it, he's not really the star. He's playing second fiddle to Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's the star. And Will Smith, he's in it, but he's got far less scenes when you think about it. Like when you rewatch it, he's got far less scenes than you remember. But I do like Independence Day. Not knocking it.
No, it definitely like made me be like, okay, now I'm gonna like 10 times better tonight.
Yes. Okay, yes.
But then
it's like showing their value, that they are valued by other women. Because I respect women.
Now, when men talk about
Did she
social
just say
proof
she
and how women,
respects women, but then she just wants to
It's a very weird way to show your fellow gender that you respect them by saying, hey, rail my husband so I can get some stories out of it.
Yeah, that's a weird way to put it. But okay, sure. All right. Okay then.
Demon Carol for a 5-banger. Why be in 20 versus 1 for her attention when you can go after someone already taken and make it 1v1? I do joke, mostly. Mathematically speaking, the arithmetic here checks out.
select men by their value and
I gotta play you a clip. I almost forgot. Thank you so much, Demon Carol. Appreciate you. Let's play a clip. And I think there's no better clip to play in regards to that than this one right here.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
society are the fact that other women want this man because women are hypergamous in nature. Those men are called misogynists.
I'm glad that this show exists.
Those men are not called, well, they are called misogynists, but there's a far simpler way to say that word. It's only got one syllable, and it's called those men are right.
And I'm glad this clip is out there because this is the biggest red pill I've had in a minute.
This all comes back to hating men. This whole thing is like men are disgusting and they need to get their boners fixed immediately. And I don't really want to fix your boner, but I love women.
I want my boyfriend to fuck the women because I just love women so much. I'm such a feminist.
Hold on.
What? Oh my God. Jesus.
You want to know the funniest part about this whole thing that I'm just now realizing? So,
did they say that is a feminist opinion or what?
That's funny, but that's not what I mean. No. Now, I don't like this comedian because she's a female comedian, which means she's actually not a comedian because women aren't funny. But her name, I don't know if you ever watched her stuff. Her name is Nikki Glazer. She's terrible, by the way. But her last name is Glazer. We're listening to Nikki Glazer talk about her boyfriend fucking other women. Yes, Enemy of the State's a great one, by the way. I highly recommend Enemy of the State.
This is all about. This is not pick me. This is pure feminism.
Women aren't
funny.
Oh my god. This is what's wrong with women. Like their belief system about feminism is just messed up. Like that's just the whole thing is just
feminism is messed up. Feminism shouldn't be a thing, but go on.
No, this whole thing is just it's weird. It makes no logical sense to me. It makes no logical sense to me.
Have you seen the hot versus crazy scale clip?
No.
Oh my god. All right, hold on a second. This is perfection. Let me see if I can find it. Thank you, Darn. I'm not talking about the How I Met Your Mother one. All right, let me see if I can.
So
Here we
confused.
go. Here we go. No. We're gonna sit through this. You have to.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just generally confused about their statements because they make no logical sense. Because if you respect, because if you respect your partner, you wouldn't want. It just I don't understand. I don't understand.
This will help you understand. This will absolutely help you understand.
To know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works. You have your crazy axis and your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. 4 to 10.
They're not wrong.
Right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8 and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone. But keep in mind, when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay. So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay.
Most of the time.
Danger zone above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart,
Is this the time I tell you my name is Tiffany?
And appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time collect some data, and once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay.
Most of the time.
You can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay? When you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy, above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay. Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay. So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, you're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful, because down here below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
You had really never seen that?
No, oh my god, that is hilarious.
I thought everyone had seen that.
I mean, I've seen the chart, but oh my god, that clip was hilarious. Now I understand the whole unicorn thing now.
See? Like, guys, she didn't even know the term unicorn when I explained it to her last week. Like, fucking hell. Link it, please.
Oh
yeah,
my
I will
God,
absolutely link that. Here, one
That
sec.
is hilarious. Oh my god. That is hilarious.
All right.
It's a dude. It's a dude. Oh my god.
Linked
That
on
was the best
YouTube.
part.
Linked on on Kick. There you go. Save that. Make sure you bookmark that. Keep it around. Give it to your buddies. They might need to know some shit for the future. So the reason I got brought up the hot crazy scale is we need to apply the hot crazy scale as this video goes on. And yes, reminder, I do need another 250 before I fuck myself for the next 2 days. And by fuck myself, I mean,
whoa,
my asshole will be in
Boss.
pain.
Boss.
9 million scovable unit gummy bear. I will eat the world's hottest gummy bear live on the stream. But we only have until this segment is finished. And then we'll be extending the show, then wrapping. So only until this segment's finished. 250, I will eat the world's hottest gummy bear on stream. And then me and Sevy got a little fun idea for a game to play. All right, let's keep going.
Duff revealed that she didn't want Matt at first because he was too nice.
Carlos Batista for a 5-banger. The Trojan was a woman's fault. People just blame Aphrodite. You know that women left that invader on her own free will. What? The Trojan was a woman's fault. People just blame Aphrodite. You know that women left with that. Like, oh, you're talking about the Paris being the invader, if you're referring to the Odyssey. I'm trying to apply like real world, well, not real world, but like the actual lore of the Odyssey to this. Either way, think of it the 5-banger. This for you, homie. It means the absolute wild to me.
It's a party. The more the merrier. Isn't that right, Si? My IV.
Sorry, Leon, there's a problem with that. The video won't help men who have already been fucked in the head and elsewhere by grippy sock succubus. Yep.
No.
Yes, Helen and Troy. Thank you, future. Yes.
And she wanted something chaotic.
Nice. That's not really a thing.
Kieran says, Gummy Dono. Thank you for the 5-banger, homie. Yeah, we are at 275. So we're really about 125 away because I'm including the kick, the kick donos. Sorry, we're 225. We're 225 away. Because I've got the kick donos factored in here. Thank you, Kyron.
So you thought it was like almost a red flag that he was too nice?
I think I was just like not ready to accept all of that yet. I was like coming out of that, like a long relationship, a divorce. Like I was just like chaotic.
Yeah.
I think I needed some chaos first.
Yes.
Okay, so did you see this clip when it was going around last week?
Which one?
This one that we're referring to right here.
No.
Were you paying attention to? I saw you typing in chat. Do I need to go back?
I was not paying attention.
If you mean donating memberships, yes, donating memberships do count. Yeah, donating memberships do count. All right, so let me roll this
have
back,
to go back
because this is I need to ask you about this one. This one's rough, and this clip went mega viral last week, and it broke me because of how true it is.
Hillary Duff revealed that she didn't want Matt at first because he was too nice, and that she wanted something chaotic.
Nice. That's not really a thing.
So you thought it was like almost a red flag that he was too nice?
I think I was just like not ready to accept all of that yet. I was like coming out of that like a long
pause.
Yep, I'm certainly pausing. Shadow Walker shifted 50 fucking memberships.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure 50 memberships equals 250. Someone do the math on me. Holy fuck.
Let me look. Hold on.
Well, while you're looking, homeboy, I'm gonna play you like 3 clips, and we're gonna escalate as it goes on. We're gonna
That
escalate.
is 50 memberships is $250.
All right, so that means we hit the goal. We definitely hit the goal. I'm gonna play you 3 clips. They're gonna escalate. So here's the first one. All right, it's a nice, chill way to do it. But then we got this right here.
Call it whatever, but if I made $1 for each time I made a racist joke, I would actually have $0. Cause I'm not joking.
Based? Based? Hello?
And then, to round it out, because I'm so tired of women yapping, I'm gonna give you some horsecock.
Horse semen's great.
I'm digging horsecock.
Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me say it. Nay. Ooh, as I keep more.
My favorite stallion I keep in my top drawer kinda goes hard though.
Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock and eat horse.
I don't know how we're going to ever top horsecock.
My asshole is about to be sent into shock. And then we have Carlos Batista for the 2 bangers, saying Tupac said the same thing back in the day. Shout out to both of you. Thank you so much. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna finish this segment, but I look, it's 1:30 in the morning my time. I don't want to keep a lot of y'all waiting. So we're gonna finish this segment about Hillary Duff here, and then we'll just cap the video and we'll go on to the fucking the asshole suffering. Shout out again, thank you so much.
Relationship, a divorce, like I was just like chaos.
And apparently there's donos over on Kick as well. Let me hit that real quick. You're gonna get fucked in the ass. Atreus better not. Guess what Atreus better not do?
Oh, put a butt plug in your butt or something.
Pull the plug.
Oh,
yep.
close enough.
Yep. Shout out, Devil in Red. Thank you so much for the 5 banger, homie. This is for you.
Plan B! This is for everyone you've killed! England, murderer! Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
And by the way, I meant to say Trauma Tuna. I meant to say Trauma Tuna. I was reading your chat, Devil in Red, over on Kick. But yeah, Trauma Tuna. Thank you for the 5 bangers. What I meant to say. Are you doing the normal? Yeah. We'll be doing the normal. Extend the show. Bring people who donated on after. We'll see how it goes.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
I think I needed some chaos first.
Yes. Meeting a nice guy that's actually going to treat you well. You're like, wait, can you pause for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Let me
yeah,
get
I'll
my
be
shit
back.
together and I'll come back.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, wait.
What can I eat?
Okay. We need to talk about this right here. Because Hillary Duff, who is a very young Leon's crush, not my first TV crush, because that goes out to Lucy Lawless, Xena, my Amazonian queen when I was young. But Lizzie McGuire, a Cinderella story, unironically, a Cinderella story is in my top 10, maybe even top 5 movies of all time. I hear this and it breaks little Leon's heart. If I could go back in time and be like, hey, don't, it's not worth it. Because she won't date a nice guy because she needs chaos. Nice guys are scary because they're too positive and nice and good. What the fuck, Sev?
Wow, that's
Why are women? I was gonna say like this, but just why are women?
Why are women?
Why are women? Just the letter Y, letter R, woman.
Why are women? I think they're afraid. I think that you have to keep in mind it's a lot easier to blame somebody else, and paint them as the bad guy for a relationship failing, right? So if you go into a relationship with somebody that is going to treat you badly, that's going to make you cry, right? Then you can just go back to your other girlfriends and be like, yeah, he sucked, right? But it wasn't your fault because it was him, because this is what he did, right? So if you find a person that is nice, then that means that you have to be ready to settle down and take them seriously and actually try in a relationship. A lot easier to go into a relationship when you know it's not going to work.
I don't. That's only something that a woman could come up with. That makes literally no logical sense at all.
I'm explaining the reason why they're doing this.
But as a man, that doesn't make any logical sense to me. I can believe it's true.
Well, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. Not every single man out there is looking to settle down. And it's the same reason why she would say that, because, maybe at that time she was really not
every man is looking to settle down.
You really think so? Because
every male might not be. Every male might not be, but every man is.
Okay, then let me rephrase. Every male out there is not looking to settle down, and that's the same perspective that she's bringing to the table when she says that. When she says, I was not ready for a nice guy because she was not ready to settle down.
But she's like our age. She should be ready to settle the fuck down. And she said after her divorce, so who knows how long she was married, but...
I mean, she should, but not everybody is in that mental capacity state.
Do you know how to fix this?
How to fix
this whole situation, this whole dynamic between men and women?
How to
I have the answer.
I mean, I think that she needs to find
No,
man.
I'm not with her. I mean with women in general. I have the answer to how to fix this whole problem.
Oh, okay. Then do tell. How do you fix the problem?
Ban women from college.
Ban women from college.
If women can't go to college, they can't experience feminism. They can't experience the party lifestyle. They can't get influenced by other women or girls or whatever. And these broads are going to be marrying dudes by the time they're 19, 20 and popping out 2.5 kids.
Maybe not.
Ban women from college. That is the answer. Carlos Batista or Two Bangers says, Leon, remember the Al Bundy quote? He has said so many great things. I don't know which one you're referring to. I'm gonna need Antonio. I'm dead serious. My misogyny's showing. Ban women from college. Most college, by the way, is a scam anyway. Unless it's STEM, most college is a scam. 2.5 kids. That's it. Leon, you're a fucking cock. That's it. Word for $1 banger. Thank you, homie. Alrighty. Yeah, the voting experiment didn't work. Yeah, we need to ban women from voting, ban women from working in most instances. There's a few instances where I will accept an alternative, but mostly ban women from voting, ban them from working, ban them from going to college. There's no reason to go to college if we can't work anyway. So, alrighty. Nah, in the Navy, they're partying just as much. Oh, yeah, barracks bunnies are a thing. I knew a barracks bunny. She was not an okay person. She was a really not okay person. And now, I don't know if this is a W for her or not, but she was like 32 years old getting knocked up by a 19-year-old. So maybe that's a plus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no.
Saraz is right. Women can work, but make it illegal to pay them. Facts. Alrighty. We ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Do you have the
I
link
think you
ready?
have. I do, but I think you have to make yourself full screen. I mean, as much as I like to see myself on camera,
I much
think you
prefer
have-
seeing you on camera for obvious reasons.
I low-key feel bad for you, but I'm excited to see you in pain.
Alrighty. We got the gummy bear.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, you put it the entire thing. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's
my
already
God.
hot. It's
Do you
already
have
hot.
milk or water? Oh my god. Okay.
I got alcohol.
Vodka will fucking do, man.
It's so hard to chew.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it's hit the
You
back
should
of my
get
throat.
milk. Okay, you cannot puke though. You cannot puke. Like,
I'm
don't
gonna
be a
puke.
pussy. Don't be a fucking pussy, dude.
I'm not gonna.
If you puke, you're officially a woman. That's just that's what I'm saying. If you puke, you're officially a woman.
It
No,
won't
I
break
hate
apart.
it. It won't break apart. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Chad is saying if you have bread, it helps.
No, I'm not doing anything to help. I'm putting on a show for you guys. Oh my god, sorry for burning my tongue
my
so
God.
bad.
Oh my god. You okay?
I should have breathed in.
Oh my god. I think you need water. Just fucking get some vodka or something. Just gonna help
I
it.
got vodka right here.
Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh my god. Hypnotic says, I wonder why women live longer than men. One might never know. Because I would never do stupid shit like this. That's why.
I just swallowed it.
Oh shit. Are you
Breathing makes
okay?
it worse. Breathing makes it worse. I can't not breathe. Oh fuck.
Oh no. Look at your face.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Oh my god. Devil Red, no. Oh my god.
Start the game. So Sevy has got.
All right, I'm gonna start it right now. I'm gonna do a hot take. Here we go.
He's got a link of hot takes. I have to.
Yep.
You said hot takes.
Okay, the first hot take is an apple is a bit like an orange.
They're both
Go for
fucking
it.
fruit. Yes.
All right, next one. A card is a bit like a gown.
A what?
A gown.
A what is a bit like a gown?
A card. A fucking card.
How is a card like a gown?
You have to fucking take the hot take. I don't fucking care.
One is card. No, I disagree. One is cardboard. One's a garment.
Okay. Staring bananas should be decriminalized.
What bananas?
Staring.
Staring?
Yeah.
Who stares at a banana? That's for the fucking blacks. I'm white. I don't know. Next one.
Okay. Dresses should never be sourced from under the sea.
Yeah, obviously. That's a mass grave. That dress is haunted.
Keyboards are a little poor.
Keyboards?
Yeah, keyboards.
Are poor?
Yeah.
Mine was like $30. No.
I still can't believe that slipping cauliflower should be, in almost all places, decriminalized.
What does slipping cauliflower even mean? Are you speaking English?
Okay. I personally love scarves.
Oh yeah, scarves are cool. Turtlenecks are turtlenecks are better.
Okay. I personally cherish dresses.
Now depends on the woman wearing the dress and how short the sundress. Sundresses, yes. Next one. Sundresses, yes.
I personally love and support pads as long as they're sourced from somewhere I can't see.
Always wear knee pads when you skate. Next one.
I believe that replying flags has been in almost all countries criminalized.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, keyboards are
My
incredibly
vision is
stupid.
starting to get blurry.
Keyboards are incredibly stupid.
Keyboards are incredibly stupid.
Yes.
Physical keyboards, no. Phone key. Oh my god, the back of my tongue. Phone keyboards, yes. Real keyboards, no.
I personally cherish Gila monsters.
Spell that.
Gila.
I have to Google that.
Gila.
Google.
Gila.
Gila definition.
Yeah, Gila monsters.
Gila most commonly refers to a venomous lizard or a river of the southwestern United States. The I didn't even know we had a Gila River. Almost used as a name of a Hebrew origin. Okay, it said Hebrew. It's Jewish. It's bad. I don't care what the context was. Hebrew, bad. Jews, bad.
All right. I still can't believe that offering rocks should be discouraged.
Offering rocks?
Yeah, rocks.
No, it's Sam Patterson. Cam Patterson made a career of it. Okay, I need the vodka.
Okay. I still can't believe that instructing zebras is illegal.
Instructing them?
Yeah.
All I know is they're black with white stripes, and it's been the next one.
Okay. Mice can't ever be where I cannot hear.
I'm deaf in one ear anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Okay. A festival is like a spray bottle. You're looking. Don't touch your eyes.
It wasn't like. It was infused. It wasn't a residue. And yes, that's true because there's sweat everywhere. Oh my god, there's the size. Just the size of my tongue. It's so hot.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do the next one. I believe that pasting speakers should be discouraged.
Pasting really starting to slow down. It's starting to slow down. I have to piss, and if I do it, I'll have to do it without touching my dick.
You're so screwed.
Pasting speakers?
Yeah, pasting. Yeah.
I've never seen. That's just words together that vaguely form a sentence.
Okay. Let's see. A question mark is like a zebra.
Yes, accurate. Because even though they're black with white stripes, people think they're white with black stripes. And it just keeps coming in waves, dude.
There you go. You guys super chat $20. I'll do them in Spanish to just mess with him.
Oh, fuck you.
Come
yes,
on,
do
guys.
that. Super chat $20. She'll read them in Spanish and my brain will break.
Yeah.
Oh, I just burped and it hurt.
I can't believe that hovering chords is encouraged.
Hovering chords is encouraged.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, because you think about like guitars, chords, you want to hover over the strings. Oh my god. Yes, the answer is yes. It's encouraged. And it should be.
Distant relatives are very spooky.
Do I have any distant relatives? Are they all alive?
Did you kill them all already?
Actually, I think all my distant relatives are dead, which would make them spooky because they're ghosts. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. A snake is like a rope.
Yes, true. It was more like a bungee cord, actually.
Envelopes are a little bit too small, and I should be able to say it.
It's because they're lowercase.
Okay. Boiling bananas should be discouraged.
Yeah, wouldn't they melt? Because they're like, bananas don't have a lot of structural integrity, so boiling them would melt them. Oh my god, my back of my I can feel bumps forming. I don't know if that's normal or not.
I personally love and support squashes.
Agreed. Because I'm a big fan of my boy the Gourd King. Sub to his channel. Mods put the Gourd King's channel in the
We got a $20 super chat from Trauma Tuna. It says, all this he got Leon crying, shitting and coming.
I haven't come yet. I'm that maybe tonight. But I am crying. Yeah, I've had to wipe away tears.
Piedras deberían ser venidas de donde yo no pueda escuchar.
What the fuck? What?
Piedras deberían venir de donde yo no puedo escuchar.
Sevy, translation. Thank you for the dollar, Trauma Tuna. I need to play a clip for the 20 banger, by the way. Thank you, Trauma Tuna. Here's a clip. I'm just kidding.
Are you okay?
最悪だなこの子。あんなの。うわ体験が。
Rocks should be source.
My life.
I can't hear, by the way. That's what I said. Rocks should be source or should come from where I cannot hear.
Rocks should be, yes, because rocks should always be sourced from underwater, and you can't hear underwater. I don't think, right?
Doppelgangers are stupid.
I'd be more worried if they were smart.
I can't believe that trying candies is almost in all places legal.
Trying candy was legal here tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's fading. It's one of those fast. It's like when I talk, it gets worse. So I'm quiet. It works.
Oh my god, it's just too funny. All right.
When I don't talk, there's not a lot of heat. When I start talking, it's swelling up again. Why?
Okay.
Is it like
Are you ready?
saliva activated?
Well, yes, because what happens is when it's the heat, it just switches around your mouth. That's why milk is better. Okay, are you ready? No puedo creer que arrodillarse ante las anacondas en muchos lugares sea desconsejado.
I feel like I heard the word yard sale and enchiladas.
Let me repeat it. No puedo creer que arrodillarse ante las anacondas en muchos lugares es desaconsejado.
Something about big anacondas, am I right?
Anacondas. I can't believe that kneeling in front of anacondas in many places is discouraged.
Kneeling in front of anacondas?
Yeah. What, you don't want to kneel in front of an anaconda?
I'm trying to rationalize who would kneel in front of an anaconda. My brain is like, the heat is fading. I can't talk. But my brain has fuzzies around my temples.
All right. I'll do the last one in Spanish unless more people super chat. This is my last Spanish one. Las zanahorias son inferiores.
One more time. I feel like I heard the word Sony in there.
Las zanahorias son inferiores.
Will this be better or worse?
Carrots are inferior.
Oh, it's worse. Carrots are infused? What?
Inferior.
Yes, carrots are inferior. It's a lie that they're good for your eyesight. I stuck two in my eyes and it didn't help at all.
See, Chad got it. The truastic word. He knew exactly what I was saying in Spanish. Leon, what's wrong with you?
Leon, anaconda is a reference to Big Dick. How do you not know this? You're gay.
There you go. You guys want me to keep reading them in Spanish? I have to send another super chat.
It's finally fading. I think it's finally fading. I can feel.
Oh, you're Mexican. Okay, you get it. You get it.
I can. His name is the True Aztec Warrior. Oh my God! I said that it wasn't a struggle. I can feel it tightening right in my sternum. Like the heat is fading, but my sternum feels tight. I feel skinnier all of a sudden. I don't know what it is, but I feel skinnier.
Oh
I don't know if that's normal.
All right. Do you want me to keep going?
Let's do two more.
Okay.
Two more. Let's see how I handle it now that I'm starting to come down.
I still believe that twisting a pair of socks should be discouraged.
No. Socks should always be twisted. It's more spatial consistent in your drawer.
Okay. Last one, unless people super chat. Dresses should not live in a cave.
Women should live in caves and women wear dresses. And then women can only come out of the caves when men marry them. And from there, we can leave the dresses in the cave because women look better in men's big t-shirts after a night of good hot sex.
Well, there you guys have it. Oh, read the chat you said earlier in Spanish. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Leon, la referencia de anaconda es que es un gran, how do you say that in Spanish?
Oh my God.
You know what? It's pene. That's what it is. I was gonna look it up, but I was like pene. Okay, Leon, la referencia a anaconda es un pene grande. ¿Cómo es que tú no sabes eso?
I just heard the word schizo or something. I don't know. Aguante, Leon. What is aguante? That sounds like
no, anaconda. Una anaconda.
No,
la
this says aguante.
Oh no, that's different. It means
I know. It sounds like a lizard.
No. I'm reading what Hans Vaughn said in Kick. Because he wanted me to read it in Spanish. But you read it already.
Okay. How your nostrils breathe better? So that's the thing. I have year-round allergies. I can't breathe through my nose. I can only breathe through my mouth. I'm a literal mouth breather. And so I had to breathe through my mouth because I can't breathe through my nose. It's so bad. Oh, I would absolutely do the final dab. I want to do the whole Hot Ones challenge. Maybe we could do that for a Neon Leon. Because I have to go to South Carolina. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this yet, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go to South Carolina in July because Real Life Fake Wizard is putting on an event at a con. There's this big fake portal event, and Wizard wants me to come out to the con with him and help him. So maybe that's what we'll do for like the last Neon Leon of the month is we'll do a Hot Ones challenge. Yeah. And I'll do like the last dab.
Wow.
But obviously we'll go through the whole gauntlet of wings. We'll go through the whole gauntlet. Oh, I just swallowed and got a whole nother hit of it.
Oh my God.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Thank you for the 2-banger, by the way, homie. Hot Ones would be fun compared to this. Yeah. I'll have either like Sevy or Cine interview me while doing Hot Ones. Or both. We'll have Sevy and Cine interview me because Cine was supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, I tried to do the Hot Ones challenge. I think I got to number 3 because I do have all of them, but they're really, really spicy and I can't handle spice.
Thank you for the dollar, warrior.
Are you okay now?
I think my stomach is hurting, but I think I'm good. I do have to piss, though. I do have to piss. I'll be back.
All right. Okay. Well, while he's out, let's see. Dat says, Sevy, by the way, the thing about zebras is true. My pops once had to break and train. Also, you have to use special gear. Oh, I did not know that. That is pretty cool. That's going to be one hot piss. We might not see him again. He might be gone, and then we'll never see him again. Ever again, guys. Let's see. A Hispanic that can handle spice is odd. Well, you have to keep in mind I'm Colombian, so I'm not Mexican. There's a big difference. So how generally it works in Bogota, which is where I was born, Bogota, most of the food is just bland. It's just potatoes and rice. That's just it. It's just potatoes and rice. So we don't do spice. So I never grew up around spice ever. So to me, spicy was a red onion. So people eating spices is weird to me because I'm not used to it. Not bananas and rice. Oh, ew. No, we don't want bananas and rice. We should deport people that eat bananas and rice, in my opinion. See, Matt gets it. Matt gets it. She's like, cocaine Hispanic, not a spice Hispanic. See, you're right. There you go. You get it. You understand. And thank you for sending us chili for 6 jewels.
My stomach
Dion will
hurts.
come back sterilized. But he was not going to have any kids because he's gay. Well, I mean, that happens.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Carlos, I don't really eat beans either. Again, like most of the Colombian food in Bogota is just rice and potatoes. Like that's Bogota's food. Like they have like this super amazing soup, which is my favorite, which reminds me, Leon, I'll send you the recipe so you'll learn how to cook it. It's
Please
ajiaco.
do.
and it's a potato-based soup, and that would be like the one thing I will gladly eat anytime, no matter what day it is. It's ajiaco. It's so yummy. It's a potato soup.
Real quick, Leon can confirm. I think he got skinnier. I'm incredibly skinny. I hover around between 141 and 103 pounds between the two. Thank you. And I can't. I don't keep milk in the house because it's not within my diet. I'm exclusively on the carnivore diet. And milk has sugar in it because milk is super pasteurized. The milk companies, big milk, put sugar in their milk.
Mm-hmm. And yes, I do know about Escobar's hippos. Yes, Escobar. In case you guys don't know, Escobar had like a really big zoo, and he kept so many different types of animals around. So when Escobar was killed, some of those animals ran free, including the hippos.
I didn't know this.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? So why are you keeping up with the Colombian literature? What's wrong with you? Are you okay, Leon?
At this point, it just hurts. Like, there's a sharp stabbing pain, like right on these sides of my ribs.
Thank you for the 2 jewels and sending you sparkles.
Thank you.
Sevy knew about the cocaine hippos, but not you, Leon. Well,
I'm not cocaine, or I'm not Colombian. I'm not cocaine either. I'm just white. And pure.
Yeah, respira, Leon. Respira.
What does that mean?
Breathe. No, he's fine. He doesn't need an ambulance.
Get chills while being on fire?
I don't know.
I will say this: that this whole experience was still better than seeing the Mortal Kombat movie.
Wow, that's saying a lot. I said that super earlier, but the moment has passed. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can find it.
That's why I thought this would be nothing, Enzo. I eat habaneros raw. This was way worse than a habanero.
Leon,
Habaneros are so easy.
Demon Carol sent the 2 Australian dollar super chats. Up next on dumb shit, Leon does. You're right. You're right. He did. He does dumb shit all the time. This is why men die younger.
This is true. Men do die younger. Oh my God, there's a pain right here, dude. Right here.
Man, I was excited for the Mortal Kombat movie, but not anymore. If it ends like that, that's just gay.
Yeah, it doesn't even end like that. There's a solid 20, 25 minutes after Liu Kang dies.
Okay. All right. Again, gay. I think I will pass. I was excited for it, but not anymore. How did you not expect it to be worse than the habanero?
Because one time I made lamb and habanero skewers for Magic the Gathering night with my buddies. Paul, I think you were there. You might remember this. It was Magic the Gathering night, and I would always cook a big meal for Magic the Gathering night. And I made lamb and habanero skewers, and nobody else could handle them. But I was eating them like it was nothing. I was like, habanero, lamb, habanero. And everybody else was dying. So I was like, oh, I can handle spicy shit.
And did you handle spicy shit? Nope.
I handled the habaneros just fine.
It was Jurassic Warrior. Oh, Jurassic Warrior says vas a estar bien, Leon.
I don't know what that means.
You're gonna be fine.
See, yeah, Paul was there. He says, can't confirm. It was spicy. Everyone else at Friday Night Magic was freaking out. I handled it fine. The habaneros were great. Oh, I just burped and it burned.
Oh. Oops. Are you gonna be okay?
Prove it. Paul, what did I not handle that shit like it was fucking candy at habanero night?
Wow, that's crazy.
All right.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, there you guys have it. Want a repeat of this? Just let us know. Get another.
Hola, Senor Leon. Voy a pitcher to mujer esta noche.
Yes, that's what he said.
That means hello, Mr. Leon. voyeurism and pictures of cum is nice.
That's not what it means.
What's it say? And yes, thank you, Paul. I scarfed down the habaneros. They were great. Try one last time. Hola, Senor Leon. Voy a pichar tu mujer esta noche. I don't know what I said. What'd I say?
No, read it.
I
wrote
did.
it in the private. No, I wrote it in the private chat.
Oh, I'll kill you. Just so you know. just so you know, I will kill you.
He has the guns.
I do. I've shown Sevy my guns. Actual guns.
No, real guns. Real guns.
That's what I said.
We had the
Actual
discussion
guns.
about guns. Yeah. I know, I'm explaining. Yeah, the stories I could tell could a lot of cartels and famous criminals used to own racehorses and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. I put it in the private chat. I explained that it means that what you said. That's what I said.
Alrighty. I think I'm finally good. The pain in the sternum has subsided, and it's starting to subside on the ribs.
That is still painful. I remember one time I tried the bomb, and I got so sick I was puking for a good half an hour. I was like, I can't.
The bomb is known as the worst one.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you own proper firearms in Minnesota? Yes, you can. Some proper firearms. It depends what you mean by proper firearms. You can own some firearms, not every single firearm, because Minnesota is gay. But you are restricted in if you carry. So if you carry, you're more restricted. But if you leave your gun in the car, then you're fine. Yeah, the bomb is disgusting. When I tried the bomb, I got I was in a stream with a bunch of people. We were trying the bomb, and I tried just a little bit. I was gone for a good half an hour because I was puking. I could not handle it at all. I was so sick. No, I could not legally own an AK-50.
Leon, think of it this way: the money you will collect for the gummy bear will be used for your hospital bill visit. So it's funny. The reason we did this, if you want me to be completely honest, if you want me to be dead honest with you guys, here's the reason I decided to do this. Since me and Sevy went to Boston just for vacation, we didn't make any content. Well, minus a couple shorts that we both still have to post, but we didn't make a whole lot of content. I needed a way to write off the Boston trip as a tax write-off. So I bought this gummy bear thinking if I do a grift stream with the gummy bear that I bought in Boston, that Boston trip could be a tax write-off. So now I can write off that whole thing on next year's taxes because of this stream. That was just me gaming the system. It was me basically. My pain right now is my way of telling the government to fuck off.
There you go.
So in a way, it was worth it.
So much pain. It was amazing. Yeah, Sturgeon says su culo es va a ser, well, technically it should say va a ser más caliente mañana.
I think you have to do content in the trip. Thankfully we have content from the trip. I just haven't posted it yet. I have to edit it because I just have to edit the short, which I haven't done yet. Thank you. Yeah, freaking genius. Worth it. Yeah, taxes hurt more than that.
No, we got a bunch of content for sure. It was
good. Plus all the pictures we posted, which goes to our socials, which is part of our brand. So I think that counts.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm monetizing Instagram, so I posted a lot of my stuff to Instagram.
I'm not monetized on Instagram or
gay.
X, unfortunately.
Gay.
They did content, but it can't be posted on YouTube.
Oh my God, no.
Wait, you say that like it was a bad thing. Thanks. Granola Grin for a 5-banger. Usually Leon elects to be thrown in the water, but tonight he ingests a fire. Either way, he'll be screaming like a bitch. Well, I think I've run the course on the water stuff. Now, I do plan on doing at some point. Stupenzo convinced me to do a hot tub grift stream. So I'll be doing that at some point. I just don't know how that will be done. Thank you for the 5-banger. This is for you.
There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, you touch them back.
Alrighty. And with that, it's
Wow.
2:15 in the morning.
Matt says, I'll pay you to stay out of the hot tub. Wait, if we do a hot tub stream, that means I get to wear a new bikini.
You'll do it with me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, this will happen. We'll have to do it for a thou wow because I ain't letting you see my woman in a bikini unless, I heavily paid for it. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. Raid, Lamb Top. Well, we're not ending the stream yet. We're ending the portion that's just me and Sev. I'm going to extend the stream, bring you guys on. Which Sev, I think that means you're going to bounce out, right?
I'll say for a little bit, but actually, let me go pee really quick while you invite people. So I'll be right back.
That sounds good. So for you guys that donated, you have obviously priority. We prioritize biggest donos. So Trauma Tuna, Shadow Walker, and Matt Funcool come first. So let me know if you guys want to come on. Paul, yeah, I will send you the link. I'll send you the link as well, Paul, because I also prioritize new viewers you've not been on in literal months. Sam Dinchy, thanks for the sub. What bikini will Leon be wearing though? That's funny. I'll do that as a stretch goal okay. So for 1,000, we'll do the hot tub stream with me and Sevy, and she can be in a bikini. Then for 1,500, I'll also put on a bikini, assuming it will not make her lose attraction to me. Because I'm gonna be real, ain't no amount of money worth not being able to be attracted. My fucking girlfriend be attracted to me. Okay, so I've got the link ready. You four, so Paul, Matt Stanford, Shadow Walker, and Retromeister. If you guys want to come on the show, you DM me first. And then everybody else, it's first come, first served. DM me on Discord. DM me on Discord. Aztec, you sent a bunch. So yeah, I'll go ahead and send it to you. Randall Zanford, Tim Banger. I just rewound. I got to give you a couple bucks for the gummy bear. Well, thank you, Randall. I appreciate it. That $10 doesn't make up for making us watch Fern Gully because Fern Gully sucked, but I do appreciate it. This is for you, homie.
I'd fuck one of the robot dogs.
Appreciate you. Oh, Retro, you DM me on X. Okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. Let me, I had to pull X up. All right, give me a sec. Maybe it's in the, here we go, requests. Let's see. Retromeister, here you are. All right, send you the link. Let me find. There you go. Paul, just send you the link. That was a lot. Okay, let me go back. I'll DM you on X as well. All right, yeah, Trauma Tuna, you can DM me on X. I'll be adding people from the back room. I see you're in the back room, Retromeister. I'll add you in a bit. Matt, I'll add you in a bit. Give me a sec. I need to. Yeah, it's not even that it has a lot of environmentalist stuff in it because I know that was a huge thing in the 90s. I'm a 90s kid. I understand. Devil in Red, I thought I sent you the link. Maybe I didn't. If I did, I'll send you in a sec. I did see the message. It wasn't well animated. Most of the songs sucked. I don't like Robin Williams, and I think Tim Curry is overrated. So it's Tim Curry and Robin Williams. It's not even that environmentalist stuff. It wasn't well animated. I didn't really care about the characters. Only thing good about Fern Gully is Tim Curry's voiceover. I will say, as much as I think Tim Curry's overrated, I also think that was a good. That was one of his better performances. I don't necessarily hate that.
This is for the trailer or for what?
No, I was explaining to them my thoughts on Fern Gully because the oh yeah, we have to do the wheel spin tonight as well. Oh, by the way, that means we hit tier 3, so I have to do Sunday special stream, and we'll have to spin the wheel of torture at some point. All right. Okay, here we go.
So I generally like Tim Curry in a lot of things.
I find Tim Curry to be a bit overrated, if I'm being honest. But alrighty, let's start.
I think he's funny.
All right, Devil in Red, I sent you the link. Let me check my reacts, my requests. There we go. Trauma Tuna. Here's the link. I think that's everyone. No. So something a day. Let me explain real quick, and then we'll start doing intros. It's not that I don't like Robin Williams. I said that wrong because I'm still recovering from the gummy. I love Robin Williams' stand-up, and I love his serious movies, like What Dreams May Come and whatnot. I think Robin Williams' comedic movies are honestly usually pretty fucking weak. I don't like Robin Williams as a comedic actor. I love him as a stand-up comedian. He's actually an incredible stand-up comedian, one of my probably top 10 favorites. But I don't think his comedic movies are that great. Alrighty. Retromeister, tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Retromeister, I'm an up-and-coming content creator. I've got some stuff that's been cooking behind the scenes, dealing with some shit, but that's life. But it's great to be back with you guys, and definitely looking forward to whatever topics we're going to be covering tonight.
Appreciate you. Matt, what about you?
Hi.
So, who?
Matt.
Usually go left or right, but so yeah, I'm just here to
I go left to right and I snake it. So I start with me, then Sevy, then Retro, then down, then over. So yeah. But anyway, go on.
Fair enough. I'm just here to revel in Leon's pain.
Valid.
It was painful. Before I get to my boy Paul, which Paul, you should turn the camera on if you're not too afraid to do it. If not, I understand. Have you seen The Birdcage? That's one of the exceptions to the rule. I love The Birdcage. I think The Birdcage is arguably his best comedy movie of all time. I love The Birdcage. And I've watched World's Greatest Dad. I hate that movie. Because I hate, like, I can't stand movies with spoiled ass bitchy kids. And the little boy from Spy Kids who plays his son is such a fucking asshole. I like, he's like 14 or whatever in the movie, and the movie gets good when he hangs himself. I'm not even joking. Like, World's Greatest Dad is a dog shit movie until his son hangs himself, and it becomes about him not having to deal with his son. Paul, tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
I am Paul, also known Future. I am Leon's IRL bestie, and yeah, I try to support my boy. But yeah, it's been so long on here. I'd like redo my name, and they took away my Silent Hill spelled, with the Psyduck. I'm very sad. I don't have that picture no more. My avatar.
I forgot you had a Psyduck Hill profile picture.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been too fucking long.
True Aztec Warrior, what about you? Tell people who you are, what you do, the whole nine. By the way, actually, before you do, Aztec, Paul, explain why you wanted to come on tonight. You told me in private DMs.
Oh, I want to talk to Sevy?
You just want to talk to Sevy, yeah. My IRL bestie wants to finally get to talk to my girlfriend because he hasn't gotten to.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Sevy.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
I bet.
Now, Asset Warrior, tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Do I sound all right?
You sound good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the True Ethic Warrior. I play video games, watch movies, TV shows, watch a constantly. And right now, I'm just drinking right now. I'm like drunk right now, man.
Perfect. Well, I've had people come on the show drunk before, and as long as they can handle themselves, doesn't bother me. I may have to mute you if you get too wild, though, and start doing a bunch of non sequiturs. Because Psychotic's a great dude. I love Psychotic. He's a nice guy, but he comes on the show so shit-faced, it derails everything.
Yeah,
all right. Dak's a little bit different because Dak's my partner in crime. Devil in Red, tell me who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Hey, people. Devil in Red here. I'm currently moderating for Cinevere and as well as Leon. For the day job, I sell guns, and then before that, I retired out of the Marine Corps.
Oh, yeah.
God bless you, man.
Thank you for service.
What's your favorite crayon?
It's the olive one.
Well, thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
I've told you that, every time you've come on. I'm not going to tell you thank you for your service every time you come on because I don't want you getting a big head. But,
That's the first time I heard it, so.
And last but not least, Trauma Tuna, tell me who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Hello, everyone. I am Trauma Tuna, and I stream on the weekends from 9:30 to 1:30. Games, retro, and recent.
You'll love to see it. Alrighty. So first things first, we're going to extend the show for an hour. 2:26. So there might be one other person joining us. I sent the link. Before we get into any actual discussions, commentary, content, whatever, Paul, do you have any questions for Sev that she may or may not be comfortable answering?
Nah, I'm good. I'm just messing with you. I never gotten to actually speak with her at all, so I'll be saying hi.
I was expecting you to come on here and be like, so about how big Leon's dick is, right? Like, wing banging for me.
TMI. When you sit down.
Trauma Tuna has a voice for radio. That's an excellent comment. Frankly, so does Devil in Red. Devil in Red got a really good fucking voice. I'm kind of jealous.
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Hold on. Wait. Let's have a fucking radio voice off. Hold on. Let me pull up. All right.
Radio voice off.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay. Well, while you do that, Paul, send me your Twitter so I can follow you on Twitter.
I don't really post anything, so.
No, but we can talk shit about Leon.
Oh, you son of a
That's
bitch.
valid.
Oh, wow.
That is valid.
Give me a sec. What about if you have a Facebook radio like me?
I don't have Facebook this gay. I have Instagram.
Trying to snake into DMs live on stream.
Oh, Leon,
Right, here
you
we
gonna
go.
put up with that?
I want everybody. We'll start with Trauma Tuna, and we'll go over to Devil in Red, up to Aztec Warrior, and we'll go around the horn, and we're gonna see who's got the best radio voice. So I want you all to say this quote right here. I'll put up on stream.
Oh boy.
That is the wrong thing. Hold on a sec.
I'll still read it.
Okay.
No, that is the right one. All right. So obviously, just don't put the just not the URL. So start. All right. Trauma Tuna, you first.
All right. I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
Not bad. I like it. Devil in Red.
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw my bathtub toys were a toaster and a radio.
Aztec.
I know I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
Paul.
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
You went full fucking, like, not even full. You went half-ass Cartman on that.
I forgot the C at the end, trying to go for that 30s vaudevillian thing,
Matt, what about you?
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
Retromeister?
All right. Am I coming through okay? I'm trying to calibrate my mic here.
Motherfucker, read the goddamn quote.
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
Sevy.
Okay. I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a toaster and a radio.
I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw my bath toys were a toaster and a radio. All right, chat. You have to decide who had the best radio voice about committing suicide.
You're gonna make a poll?
Yeah, well, there's 9 of us here, so I feel like I don't know if a poll will allow that. Oh, but we'll have to. Last but not least, we got to get Dat Darn Otaku into this. So, Dat Darn Otaku, read the quote.
All right. I knew I was an unwanted baby when I was with the bath toys with a toaster and a radio.
When I was with a bath toys, you know what? You're the worst. All right, Dad, who had the best one? Devil in Red.
I vote Matt.
Woohoo!
I know it's 2:00 and I'm
I got all the kick people voting Devil. All the people kick like, yeah, Devil's one of our own. We're gonna vote for him. Like,
You're right. Right. You know what? I changed my vote to Devil. Devil.
They're biased.
Probably Devil in red. Trauma Tuna did good. Devil had the best. It seems like Devil is reading Trauma Tuna in a nice, sexy second place. So is Tuna. Oh, what is? Oh, you put that in the private chat for Paul. Okay, I was really like, what are you showing me? Okay, never mind, we're good. Shadow Stalker says Devil.
I appreciate.
Randall says I like Trauma Tuna. Devil in red. All right, I think we got pretty good. Yeah, Devil in red won, but Trauma Tuna, I think you're a nice second place. So you.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I got nominated. I'm happy.
Congrats, guys.
I'll take it. I feel like I could do an ad read better than I could.
If you guys link up on X or something and you start your own fucking podcast together, just be like,
there you go.
Dude, just call yourself the Golden Voices. Start your own podcast, the Golden Voice, and just talk about whatever, just you two.
Yeah, we can do that, maybe.
Or call it Tuna.
DMs.
You what?
Just hit me up in DMs, Devil. There we go.
Yeah. I was looking at starting streaming soon.
Oh my god.
All right. So this has been a controversy. I haven't talked about it a whole lot on my own show, but I do want to get kind of the panel's thoughts on this. So we will start with Sev and we'll snake around because I don't know how long Sev has. How are we feeling about these Star Fox designs? And give me not only how you feel about it, but your reasoning why. Sev, we'll start with you.
I really don't care. Like I know that there's been a lot of conversation about it and the fact that it's changing the art style completely in a different direction, but I generally just don't care.
So even though you're a big Nintendo fangirl, which by the way she is, I think you never played Star Fox growing up?
No, which is like I think if I had, maybe I would care, but I never did.
Gotcha. I've been playing Star Fox since the SNES, so I care a bit. Retro, what about you?
This is actually the very first time I'm seeing the actual character designs outside of what was streamed earlier on Badger's cast earlier, and I gotta say, I'm torn to say whether or not this is genuine artwork or if it's AI generated, because they're trying to make these characters too real. And to be honest, they're supposed to be cartoony or in between being realistic and cartoony, like in the case of the design that they did for Fox with Mario Galaxy. I think that was a really good design for him. And I was thinking that would kind of transfer over to the other characters. But now I feel like they're trying to go back to some of the designs that was from, I think, Star Fox Assault. It's kind of what I can think.
It's nothing like Star Fox Assault. You're incredibly wrong, but go on.
I'm just saying it just kind of gives me that kind of vibe that they didn't really put a lot of thought into how they wanted these characters to look. And I'm kind of torn to say I think they need to go back to the drawing board. I'd screw the furry community if they can make it better in the case of their fan art, but it's just from a general audience perspective, that's the key thing. And where I think they went wrong is they just try to make them more of like real looking instead of just being cartoonish. Like there needs to be a balance. If there's no balance, then it feels like they're trying way too hard if it is possibly AI generated art.
All right, Aztec. He may have passed out drunk. 10.
I'm still here.
There you are. All right, your thoughts?
Yeah. Honestly, they look whack, man. Like, honestly, Nintendo, I don't know what the hell they're doing. That's all I gotta say.
All right, fair enough. Devil?
In all honesty, they should have done a A/B testing on this, whether they wanted to do the more photorealistic versus the cartoonish, because the same thing happened with Shrek, where they went with a real photorealistic donkey, and people hated it because it looked cursed. But with this, if they went with the more, like Shrek did, with the cartoonish style, the bigger eyes, the softer looking skin textures.
As much as I don't like this, I would agree
better.
with you about the Shrek stuff looked way worse.
Yeah, because that was in the bloopers reel where it was like photorealistic donkey when they're testing it, and it was like, oh my god, that's cursed. But with this, it looks like they forgo the A/B testing. They just let something out, and they got the backlash they deserve for lack of actually having a studio audience go no.
Agreed.
Trauma Tuna?
So,
I mean, honestly, it looks like they just went for a more CG aesthetic, more so than a cartoon aesthetic, like I think Retro said earlier. So I totally agree with him. But like, no amount of artistic design is ever going to save Slippy. She's just ugly.
Wait, you say she?
Yeah.
Is Slippy? Have I been?
I thought Slippy was a
my
he.
entire life. Is Slippy a girl? Hold on.
Oh no!
If I'm wrong, then I'll happily be wrong.
I've always
Slippy
thought
was a
Slippy
he
was a
too.
dude.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
always kind of portrayed as a male.
That's what I thought. Hold on, I'm pulling up the Star
Well,
Fox
then that makes sense.
now.
Chat's saying that it's a boy.
Okay,
It is? All right.
I was gonna say if I've had the fucking gender of Slippy Toad wrong for 30 fucking years.
Apparently, that's not you tonight, Leon. So you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
Nintendo
god.
for that shit.
Yeah. Fuck you, Nintendo. Anyway.
All right, what about you? Wait, is it Paul? Neither of you guys have fucking. All right, I think it's Dead Darn talking first, and then Paul.
Well, I mean, I pretty much finished up. Just to say, Slippy will always be ugly. So.
Personally, I think they're just. Yeah. Well, to me,
You
I think they're
think
just
what? Go
trying
on.
too hard. I mean, I remember I used to play Star Fox back on the 64, and then also on the DS with the Star Fox Command. And the designs, they had like human feet, in the boots and stuff with a Star Fox. It's just, well, I don't know why they're trying to try too hard. That's what I'm basically trying to
I
get
feel like
at.
the only other
It's
person
kind
who
of
brought that up.
ridiculous.
By the way, the boots thing, the fact that they don't have their legs cut off, because like, well, I'll give my thoughts in a sec. Last but not least, Paul.
They look a little weird. Yeah, we should definitely bully them like we did Sonic, though, to get them more cartoony.
And then yeah, last but not least, I'll go.
I guess I don't get an opinion.
Wait, did I skip someone?
You completely skipped me.
Who?
Oh no.
I think you missed Matt.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Matt. I did not mean to skip you. Go on, homie.
You completely jumped over
Oh
me.
no. Okay, so you don't see this. I do. So since I'm hosting the StreamYard thing, I have a couple of extra things on the screen here, and one of them is like telling me how many viewers are. The viewer count box is completely covering your avatar, so I straight up missed you. Yeah, sorry. Give me your thoughts, Matt. My bad.
Getting cucked by the UI. No, some things just absolutely should not be photorealistic, and anthropomorphic animals are one of them. I saw the images comparing it to the Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I so fucking see it. It's atrocious. Go back to the cutesy animation. Like, get the fuck off the photorealistic shit.
Ditto.
Yeah, they could have gone with the Super Smash Brothers like re-rendered models. They would have been perfectly fine.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely too far.
100%.
I want to just kind of give one criticism here in the case of not just the current roster of the characters right now on screen, but what's going to happen with Crystal. I mean, she may be considered a debatable character in the series, but it's the perspective.
Yeah, so this game being a remake of 64 is before Crystal joins the team. But yeah, for future games, I agree. Psychotic said this should stay with Mario Galaxy Fox. Not only do I agree with that, there's one thing here that nobody else is talking about. And I didn't bring it up on Matter's show because I didn't know if they cared enough about the lore. So the Star Fox characters have their legs cut off below the knee. Is what they're supposed to have, and they're replaced with metal legs, and it's to keep blood flow from rushing, and causing them to pass out while they're flying. It's a really cool piece of lore detail. The fact that that's gone here is insane to me. I don't know if it's because Nintendo is like worried about being too not kid friendly enough or anything, but it blows my mind that one of the core things about Fox's design or the whole Star Fox crew is they don't have their legs cut off.
correct me if I'm wrong, Leon, but isn't this going to be like the second time? Go ahead, man. I'm not going to talk over you.
Oh no. I was just agreeing with Leon because in one of the games you can actually see like they look like boots, but they're like on the metal parts. I thought they were boots whenever because the graphics are so bad.
They're not wearing metal boots
and the whole foot.
Yeah, no, they're not wearing metal boots. Those are full on metallic legs. But anyway, continue what you were saying, homie.
Oh, thank you. I just want to merely say that it just seems like this is another reboot with Star Fox because we already had technically Star Fox Zero. That was another reboot, and it feels like
this is a remake, not a reboot. They are different things, but go on.
Technically, I mean, considering you're familiar with the lore of Star Fox, I'm just kind of piggybacking off that point of view to say it's another reboot. I think they're going to be retconning.
Is when you recreate the story from scratch and make a new story just based, excuse me, in the vein of the original. Like DMC that was made by Ninja Theory is a reboot. This is a straight up remake of Star Fox 64, more like Spyro Reignited trilogy. They've just added new cutscenes, and so you're gonna get all the stuff that was in the original, plus new cutscenes and more story stuff that wasn't in the original. So this is still a remake because it's gonna cover everything that was in the original, plus some extra stuff. A reboot is more like DMC, where they restart the franchise and go in a different direction.
Okay, that makes sense because it kind of, to me, felt like that's what the direction was. I just kind of wanted you to clarify.
Drunken Ferris, I thought the metal leg was caused by the devs because Fox had regular feet during Star Fox Adventures when we met Crystal. Star Fox Adventures is an interesting case because Star Fox Adventures didn't start off as a Star Fox game. It was actually an original IP, and then they didn't have faith in the IP selling, so they turned it into a Star Fox game. And because of that, a lot of lore and stuff got altered.
It was once called Dinosaur Planet.
Yep, it was
on the N64.
Dinosaur Planet.
Super Mario 2.
What was that, Paul?
Kind of like Super Mario 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, so Super Mario 2 was actually a completed and released game in Japan under a completely different name, and they just put Mario skins on it for America. Dinosaur Planet never came to fruition. While it was in development, they just completely reworked it into a different game. And in Japan, you have Doki Doki Panic, which came to America, reskinned as Mario, and became Mario 2. And Japan's version of Mario 2 was completely different.
Wow.
Suck my dick. Here's the dealio, man. I'm a big proponent of free speech. I rarely ban a motherfucker. But for a comment like this,
he's got to be trolling. He's got to be trolling.
Yeah, for a comment like this, if it's not in super chat form, I'll ban a motherfucker.
Go talking like he voted for Kamala Harris, dude. Oh.
All right. We got our thoughts on that. I hate it, by the way. I think the record game is good. I hate the designs. But we were doing these. I posted one. I think, Sev, didn't you post one of these?
I don't think it did.
Your top 5. So I did top 5 video game heroes. And I haven't really thought about villains, but I bookmarked this one for this show because Gamer Nurse Gale took the concept that I did, which was top 5 video game heroes, and instead did villains. So starting with Paul, give us your top 5 video game villains. You might take a moment to think about it, and that's fine.
I am going to need a minute. All right. Diablo.
From Diablo. Okay. That's a good way to start.
Arthas from particularly Warcraft 3. But it also extends to World of Warcraft. Arthas Menethil, Lich King. Trying to think. Come back to me on this one. I need much more time.
Need more time? All right. Who we got next? Dad Darn Otaku, do you got off the top of your head that you can think of 5 favorite video game villains?
Perfect.
Are you muted, Otaku?
Well, Sephiroth would be like second.
All right, Sephiroth.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
you.
us?
Hold on.
Text him in our
I
chat.
think
maybe?
the stream's messed up for me. Hold on.
All right, well, he's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
need to come
oh,
back
I
then.
heard you now.
All right, perfect. All right,
Oh, I
top
heard
5
you
video
now.
game villains. Go for it.
Okay. All right. Sephiroth would be number 2. For me, I'm a Star Wars guy, so I'd say like Vader or Palpatine number 1, and like in Force Unleashed.
They're not really video game villains, but I'll let you have
Let's
it
see,
because they've been in so many. Go on.
Number. Well, yeah, and for Mass Effect, you got like what's his name? What was his name? The main villain in the Mass Effect 1.
Saren.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Saren.
Yeah, Saren. He's like 3. Yeah, Saren 3 or 3. God, I can't remember. I don't have any. Oh, and Logain from Dragon Age Origins, number 4, and what? No, not Wesker. Wesker should be number 1, obviously. So it'll be Wesker.
Wesker above Sephiroth,
number
by
1.
the way, is the correct answer.
You
Wesker is
stuck
a
up.
better villain than Sephiroth.
Yes, Wesker's always first. Sephiroth second. Number 3, Saren. Number 4, Logain. And number 5, and Virgil.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think of throwing Virgil on the list. Scrap Gamers is still waiting. No, yeah, give me a set. Well, let's get to this. I'll send it to you. We off. Was that? Did you message me on Discord? You did. Yeah, I will bring you in after this segment because I know we gotta get Sevy out of here. Devil, Trauma Tuna.
Good question. I'm gonna have to go historically speaking. The first one, I think number 3 for me would be Shodan from System Shock. I'm talking from the first one, not the second one.
Nice.
The number 2 would be Chairman Dravis from the Descent series. Let's see. Who else? Harbinger from Mass Effect is number 4.
Yeah.
Let me see. Man, this is getting becoming a tougher list than I thought. I'm gonna be honest with you. I took melatonin a little bit ago, so I didn't expect to be on here. Number. Let me see.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What have I been playing? Oh, recently I've actually been playing Armored Core 6. I would say, who's the spokesperson for? Spokesperson for one of the Archibus group would be V2 Snail. V2 Snail would be my number 5, because he betrays you at the end. And then number 1 would be, number 1 would have to be from the same game. Number 1 would have to be G1 Michigan from the opposite corporation.
Devil in Red?
No. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You said number 1, so you're done. So I was saying.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say Hellscream from World of Warcraft, because that's pretty much what I grew up on that one.
Hellscream did nothing wrong.
Why did Hellscream do nothing wrong? Hold on. First of all, do you agree, Devil?
No, he kind of went off the deep end.
I'm memeing hard. He was such a fucking bad guy. Like, he was so bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then let's see here. After that, I would definitely say Robotnik, because he's just a classic one. Because I end up growing up with him as like having to beat his ass all the time in all the Sonic games. Then after that, Kuja for Final Fantasy IX, as
Nice.
well as
My favorite Final Fantasy game.
Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII. I know it wasn't wasn't a final boss, but goddamn beating that, or Ruby Weapon, excuse me.
They don't need to be
Beating
final
that
boss.
thing was
Yeah,
a pain
it's
in the
just
ass.
favorite villain, so they don't need to be the final boss.
Yeah,
One of mine isn't the final boss.
yeah. And then from God of War, Ares. That was a very satisfying enemy to fight. And finally, Bowser. Just nice classic Bowser.
Are you
to
the
go
first
after.
one to say Bowser tonight?
Chat's been saying Bowser.
Yeah, I've seen. I know the chat's been saying Bowser.
Yeah, up here, yeah.
I believe
And no,
okay.
Broken
I
Cow
haven't
9 was
seen
not
it.
the last great truly Final Fantasy game, because while 9 is my favorite, 10 is easily a top 5, maybe top 3. I think 10 was also a great Final Fantasy game. But anyway, go on.
Thank you.
So I believe I named all 5.
Perfect. Aztec.
He said skip him in the chat. He's too buzzed.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Matt.
Okay. 1, Zoe Quinn. 2, Anita Sarkeesian.
Nice. I love it.
Now,
Based.
God, it's been so long since I've even considered video game villains. Like, for the record, like I haven't really been able to play video games for the past year because my PC was dead. So
no.
yeah, I know, right? I just recently got it fixed.
Thank you for coming to member, Trauma Tuna. Real quick, I'm going to cut you off because I need to play a clip for him. Now continue. Continue, Trauma Tuna.
Alrighty then. I'm watching that clip out of the corner of my eye with my laptop. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I would have to say, I mean, like, for me personally, my number 1 is Handsome Jack. Borderlands 2 is my favorite first-person shooter game in pretty much all of existence. This century, anyway. Anything below that, though, it's been a while. I don't know. I'll have to think about it because.
All right, we'll come back to you. Retro.
Okay. Wow. Guys might disagree with what I'm about to say here, but I'm gonna put number 1 with Liquid Snake, even though he's a clone of Big Boss and technically
Big Boss is usually the people go with, but okay.
I mean, yeah, Liquid was menacing. He had an end goal when it came to the original Metal Gear Solid, so I'm gonna stick with him at number 1. Number 2, definitely Wesker from Resident Evil. And then number 3 would have to go to Vass from Far Cry 3. He was a very menacing character for sure. And number 4, definitely I totally with the fact that Robotnik has always been one of my favorite video game villains of all time. And number 5 has to go to Nicole Horn from Max Payne, because she totally fucked up his life and became and it was because of her that Max became the man he became to be.
It's always
Interesting.
bitches.
Sev, you got 5 before you go?
I got my 5. All right. So number 5 slot, I will give to Pyramid Head because he can be downright scary.
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
Number 4, I'll give to the Elusive Man because he had good intentions. He was just a little bit messed up. Number 3, I would give to Star Wars: The Old Republic Inquisitor. I forgot her name. The Inquisitor.
Zash.
Yeah, I think that was her name.
What's your name? Dash, Darth Dash.
Yeah. So we'll give it to her, and then 2 Ganondorf, and then 1 I'll give to Sephiroth.
1 you'll give to who?
Sephiroth.
I'm so glad somebody besides me chose Ganondorf, because yeah, he's on my list as well. My list is Atlas/Fontaine from BioShock.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised nobody said Fontaine in BioShock. I figured he'd be an obvious answer. Kamoshida in Persona 5. I know he's the first boss you face out of like 10 bosses, but he's fucking raping underage girls. How is he not the worst one in the game besides the politician? Like, and then Ganondorf at number 3, Dr. Eggman from Sonic at number 1, and then at number 2, and then Wesker at number 1.
All right, I got my 5 now, I guess.
All right, lay it on, Paul.
Mine are in no particular order, with an honorable mention for co-op team members in MOBAs. You know, our Pokemon Unite teammates are always fucking villains.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, no particular order. Diablo from the Diablo series, Arthur Spinethil and the Lich King from Warcraft 3 and WoW. I'm gonna pick 2 Final. You could do one based just on Final Fantasy, but we'll do Sephiroth from 7, Kefka from 6. I could also pick Seymour from fucking 10 because I hate fighting that fucker like 8 times. But yeah, I have number 1 as Ganon as well. Ganondorf.
My man. And yeah, Kamoshida is a very strong star. I'm surprised nobody chose Gary Oak.
I thought about him, but he's just
really.
He's not really an antagonist, really.
No,
I mean, he's just kind of he's your rival. He's a he is.
Yeah, rivals are not really villains.
No, I know. I just want to throw shade at Gary Oak. All right. I will get Sevy out of here. Girly, tell people who you are, what you do, what you got going on, the whole 9.
Yep. I am Sevy. I just game. I just hang out. Come and follow me if you want. That's about it. I have a video coming out on Roblox. You don't want to miss it because it's spicy.
Ooh. I hope your video does better than mine. Every time I try to cover Roblox, they've all flopped. So I really hope yours does better than mine.
Yeah, we'll
They've
see.
been intentionally forced to flop.
Well, she's a woman. She can probably do hers better than you, Leon. No offense.
My last video did really well, actually.
Her last video killed it.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Night.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you finally.
All righty, glad that we can get you in here near the end here, Scrap Gamer. You messaged me so late that I didn't realize.
Yeah,
who it was.
and I was watching, and somehow I passed the fuck out. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You're good, homie. You're
Wow,
good.
he's calling you boring.
Oh,
damn.
Ouch. Shots fired. Shots fired. Damn.
Also, what you guys think of the new model? I picked up a
Not bad.
tutorial from King.
Nice dude. Nice dude.
Based. Badass.
All right, so now we're gonna go over this one right here: the red pill or the blue pill. So before we give any sort of answers, the blue pill is Jak and Daxter, Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Brothers, Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted, Metroid, Call of Duty, Silent Hill, Saints Row, Elder Scrolls, Forza, Diablo, Zelda, Pokemon, and World of Warcraft. Paul, you don't have to answer. I know you're going to blue pill.
Yeah.
The blue pill is Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter, Battlefield, Spyro, Ratchet & Clank, Halo, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, Grand Theft Auto, League of Legends, Fallout, Fortnite, Final Fantasy, and Gran Turismo.
That's also pretty strong.
Yeah, for me, the answer is obvious. My top 2 favorite franchises of all time.
Sonic and Resident Evil, yeah.
I'm taking red pill. That said, it would be. I don't ever want
Red
to live
pill,
in a world where I have
instant,
to go with.
no hesitation, red pill.
I don't want to ever live in a world where I can't go without Jak and Daxter and Legend of Zelda. So these are very difficult for me because those 2 on the left are major parts of my favorite my gaming pantheon. But I have to go red because 1 and 2 are both in Sonic and Resident Evil. All right, Retro.
I'm going to say that I wish I could replace 2 of these on the red pill side on the case that, honestly, Mortal Kombat should be in the red pill side, and same with fucking Jak and Daxter. Because, I mean, these games, I mean, I did get rid of League of Legends. Get rid of Gran Turismo.
Go on.
I was just saying that, you know, with the red pill side, League of Legends should be replaced with Mortal Kombat, and Gran Turismo should be replaced with Jak and Daxter. Because, I mean, sorry for Mario fans out there, even Uncharted and all the above. I just, yeah, Sonic and, of course, Battlefield, Tomb Raider, absolutely, Halo, for sure, and Resident Evil with Grand Theft Auto, yeah, absolutely.
All right, Retro? Or, sorry, not Retro, Scrap Gamer?
Scrap.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a tough one. I gotta go with the red because when I had gotten my PS2, some of the games I had started with was on the red pill, and that would be Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil, Grand Theft Auto, and Spyro, of course. Sonic I did play later on, but that was mostly some of the compilation games. Then, of course, Shadow the Hedgehog after that.
Fuck yeah.
Devil?
I'm going to have to go with the blue pill because two big glaring reasons of League of Legends and Fortnite is on the red side. So as much as I love Halo and Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, that's just those two big detractors right there. I can't stomach those two.
Fair enough.
Don't blame you.
That's why I wanted to
Carlos
replace them.
Batista for a 5-banger real quick says, here's mine. Kessler from Infamous, Sonic Adventure 2's Eggman, Nyarlathotep from Persona 2, Kingdom Hearts 1 Ansem, and Virgil from Devil May Cry 3. That is a really good list with the exception of Ansem, because fuck Ansem.
I want to go
no,
back to that list, by
I
the way.
appreciate it. Good list, my man. Let me play you a clip real quick. Appreciate depressing all y'all with that while we're going through this.
Hey, Leon, Aztec Warrior is trying to get back on. He accidentally logged out.
Yeah,
So
he's right here. I added him back
Oh,
during that clip.
got you.
Devil, you got anything else? Should I go to Toronto Tuna?
No, I'm good.
All right, Drama, all you.
I'm gonna have to go with the blue pill because Jack and Daxter was my favorite game growing up as a kid.
Like that one game alone is enough.
That
to
one game is
everything
doing it
else
for me.
alone.
I'm telling you what, that one game, if I could go play it again, I totally would.
I think one of the games got recompiled, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the second game. Did you go
Yeah,
play
they
it?
all got ported, believe it or not. But the problem is, like, you have to go through hoops and hoops and
They
loops
didn't
and
get
shoots
ported,
and
they got
ladders just to get it to
recompiled,
work.
which is very different. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, they got tutorials. I've done them before, and I had never had no problem. In fact, I actually did the tutorial for the Sonic Unleashed recompiler, and it worked, and it was fun.
yeah, I haven't done the recompiler for Jack and Daxter yet, but I plan on doing it. What about you, Otaku? You there?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Otaku,
I was
all you.
just thinking, red pill, but it sucks that the Elder Scrolls on the blue pill. That's the only problem, and League of Legends on the red pill. But other than that, yeah, red pill.
Paul, I know
All
you're
right,
doing blue pill.
I'm going blue pill because I am such a slut for Pokemon, Zelda, Diablo, World of Warcraft, and Elder Scrolls. But if I can make two alterations, I would swap out Saints Row for Grand Theft Auto because it's just a worse version of Grand Theft Auto, and Final Fantasy for, I guess, like Forza, the racing game, I guess. But yeah, blue pill still.
All right. What about? I think that puts Matt next.
God, they really fucked up with Fortnite. Like all of my favorite franchises are in red, but Fortnite, just fuck that game.
I know.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, dude.
Kick it out. Make your own list. Be ungovernable.
Yeah, right.
Agreed. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Exactly.
Those are all made up, dude.
I'll take the green pill, which is yeah.
He's touching grass. Get him.
Like there's more of my favorite games in red, but I can't live in a world of Fortnite.
We'll swap Fortnite out for something then. What's your favorite on the blue side?
I mean, Silent Hill, Elder Scrolls, Diablo, Metroid. Like,
and last but not least, Aztec.
He's muted.
I think he might be muted.
I don't know. This is a no-brainer.
Oh, is it? All right, what for?
I don't know, man.
I
wish I would.
It's a no-brainer. I don't know which I'd pick. Like what?
I wish I wasn't drunk right now, but I have to say, shit.
He's just gonna eat both bills.
Smart man.
Yeah.
I'll see red. I have no comment, but I'm like so drunk right now, man. I don't know what to say.
You're good. All right. Well, then we're gonna go to this right here. Now,
Yeah. Oh god, she demon.
before we give any commentary, we need to let this play out. We need to let this play out first.
People are always asking me, like, why don't you have a boyfriend? Like, how do you not have a boyfriend? I haven't been able to find a guy that's doing as well as me at the same caliber as me or better. I have my shit together. I have a great apartment. I have zero debt. I am in the shape of my life. I go to therapy. I have a great job. I look hot. My life is full of friends and family and hobbies and passions. And I constantly go on dates with guys that have little to none of those aspects about them. And I'm done. And I just get upset because I'm sitting here knowing all of that about myself, and you can barely get a date with like a quality guy. Guys would just want to talk to me and have a pen pal, just like boost their ego that they're like talking to me. They don't actually plan dates. The pickings are slim here in New York City for high quality men. Maybe that's because I use dating apps a lot, but like honestly, in the wild is not that much better. Men are scared to approach. The way I'm treated by some of these guys is like unbelievable given what I just said about myself. It's like the Alex Earl thing. That bum ass guy took Alex Earl on like a coffee date to like drive around and like go to the beach, like the lowest quality date of all time, when she should have been taken out to like a Michelin star restaurant and been wined and dined and taken on a fabulous date. He did that because he's insecure with himself, so he has and knows how great she is, and he has to put her down and make himself feel better. All these guys, they see how great you are and they just want to put you down and make themselves feel better. Like, I'm really done with these like nonchalant guys. Girls want a chalant king, a chalant man that cares
That's
about
not
them,
a
that's
word.
begging to take them out. If you're a girly and you're watching this and you feel the same way as me, that like you have your shit together and you just can't find a guy that's doing the same, hold out for him, wait for him. Don't waste time with these bum men that are so insecure with themselves. You wait for your chalant king. He'll come. And I'm down here in the trenches with you.
Press X to doubt.
Yeah, I'm saying, so yeah.
Truth detected.
Paul, let's start with you. And we'll
Where's the
bounce
receipts?
around. This was painful. Paul, give me your thoughts. Let's shit on
Oh
some
yeah,
women.
press X to doubt, and I'll take women who overestimate their worth for 1,000. Alex, fuck sake, dude. You're not hot. If you're living in an apartment, you're not financially stable. Like, get a house, you hag. That's all I got to say. She's not good looking. She's actually a little chubby, I guess. Like she's got a second chin, right?
Yeah, you can absolutely tell from her face that
Second
she's
chin, yeah.
in the best shape of my life. What were you like before?
Exactly.
She's lying down to take a video so that gravity holds her jowls down. Like,
Oh my god, I wasn't the only one that wanted to say that.
You're not fooling anyone, bitch.
All right, what about you, Trauma Tuna? What are your thoughts on this hoe?
She's making this comment, I can't get on a dates with all these good quality men. All the good quality men have already been married and have kids, dude. So, good luck. And secondly, beach dates and coffee dates are the absolute best dates to have for a first date. So, shut up. Shut your whore mouth. Go get some nose work done.
Who wouldn't enjoy going to the beach?
Exactly.
Honestly. Because she can't rock a bikini, bro. That's why.
Yeah.
Even
All she needs is a root beer.
banger. All this chick is getting is ratio
that's
behind.
just
It's,
just
sorry, all this.
Especially for Kata.
Hold on, I'm talking. It's my show. All the chick is getting is what is this? Rooted behind a dumpster.
Yeah, I guess. No.
It must be some fucking Australian ass like slang. Rooted behind a dumpster and $5 for a taxi. Never mind. You get my 5.
She's getting a proper rogering, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you so much, homie. This is for you.
I know you've done absolutely nothing productive today.
But who gives a shit? You're just a weird little gay boy doing the best you can. And I'm proud of you for making it this far in life as a gay little weirdo. Keep shining.
Keep shining. As Spitter 2 comes in and says based, and he's also in Australia, and Demon Carol's like root. It had to be censored. Okay, that is Aussie slang is peak. Aussie slang is fucking insane, bro.
And then
I've
also
heard
says
some
Aussie suck
slang.
at slurs.
All right, Devil, what do you think?
Do you have a filter to put green over her? Because that looks like the Wicked Witch of the Oz, straight up.
Well,
just had
you
to
said
say
that
that.
filter green over her, and I was like, there is some Willem Dafoe going on, Green Goblin ass
So-
looking like.
Yeah, straight that too. But
I will defeat you, Spider-Man.
I'm something of a woman myself.
then she's also got
Something
the
of a
mole
woman
on the cheek
myself
too,
is
like
insane.
straight up.
Shadow Walker says normal language isn't a slur. My nigga.
True.
Matt, what about you? What you got?
But as I was gonna say, with the she's got a college sweatshirt or a hoodie on, so I doubt that she has no debt unless she somehow got one of the free ride things. We don't know how she gets that. The other thing that they're saying before, that definitely looks like an apartment. So yeah, good luck with that one. And then with that attitude and the way she is currently looking, she is fishing outside of her zone. Like she straight up went to wherever she thought she belonged, and everybody's staring at her like, "What the hell is this bitch doing here?"
That's what I'm saying. She overestimated her work.
It's just like, then the guys that will hit up with her are either going to be pump and dumps, or they're just going to straight up not associate with her, not only for her looks but her attitude. So this was one of the things that I've seen on Leaflet's stream, where she says that if you're already ugly on the outside, making yourself ugly on the inside is not going to make you any more attractive. Like, you might be able to get somebody by having a nice personality, being slightly humble, realizing you might not be the best looking or the best shape, but you can charm your way into a drunk guy's heart at the bar. I've seen it so often. But then you act like this shit, you're going to be the crazy cat lady. Just straight up.
Or marrying your AI.
Yep, we got to
Yeah, we're marrying the AI.
Yeah.
Smash.
Oh man, Smash Raiders. First of all, shout out. We appreciate you. Second of all, y'all missed out, bro. I ate a 9 million Scoville gummy bear and died on stream earlier. It was
Almost died. Yeah, you missed the plug, dude.
Dude,
He's gonna die off
He
stream,
had
too.
to resurrect me because I was fucked. Shout out Smash. Thank you for the raid, homie. I think the last one we've got, Scrap Gamer. Give your thoughts on this broad.
Oh, brother, man, I don't even know what to say about this. The one thing that was distracting me was the face. The face. Like, for real? And you wondering why you can't find a guy? I mean, I wasn't the only one thinking that, right?
No,
not at all.
Is it because of
They're always
this going on right here?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm not the only one
Nice.
that was super distracted by that whack ass shit she got going on. Like, bro, you had to
melanoma.
post a TikTok about how your value on the internet. You couldn't have put on some like cover up mascara shit. You trying to tell us that you're an 8?
Or at least use a face filter, something.
She's a 4.
She also needs
Where's
to
that venom filter?
Honestly, Leon, before you pointed it
Or he's
out,
being generous.
whatever you pointed at, I was just gonna say yes. That was what was wrong with it. You know, like no matter what you fucking pointed to, all of it was bad.
So
It looked like she almost pulled it all nighter for a whole damn month.
well, that's why we having a dinner because a lot of people are like, oh, I want my big titty goth girl, and I can understand that. But we need to move to this because the question is, who's the broken one, him or her? Guys, this is rough.
Stop doing that.
I love Neffy.
I want to eat.
I got something to eat.
No, I do not do
Yeah.
that. Gross. Put your seat up. Seriously. What do you want to eat?
Footlong sub.
No, seriously, stop. I'm hungry. I want Chili's or an Applebee's.
If you don't want her, I'll take her.
That's right. Pass the controller if you're not gonna play.
No, and get out. Get out.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sick
not
of
gonna
you.
feel right. That's the thing.
Leave.
Like,
What? And down bad for Queen Nessie, okay?
Get the heck out.
She made the mistake of dating a gay guy.
Yeah, like
Right.
I mean, you
Right.
have a woman like
See
taking
this
care of
as
us
Sevy's
water,
future
you're
almost.
not gonna treat it right. Pass the keys to someone that will.
Right.
Isn't that the one that had a problem with Tetone? Is that I don't
His
even-
equipment
No,
isn't
that was
working.
Pinchu. They have a goth girl kind of thing going on, like a group, you know. But yeah, it's not her. This is Queen Neffy.
Somebody else.
I could not have told you who this was. I see her posts and
I
like,
told you I'm down bad for her. Okay, so leave me alone.
is this the one?
Yeah. She pops up in my feeds as well.
I remember seeing
don't
one
know who
where
she
her
is.
and some other goth chick where like some dude was trying to get his McDonald's, and every time he went to reach and grab for the bag, they would like put their like neck whatever or in his hands or like in his mouth and whatnot. He's like, I just want my fucking McDouble. Like
That was probably Athena Kami. She does the most videos with her. That's another one of the goth girl group, you know.
You can do both at the
Yeah,
same time.
they're
you know?
usually
You
together in
can,
a lot of them.
eating the burger with your right hand, choking her with the left.
Multitasking.
dude, you say that, but like the drunkest I ever was in my life. Now, I don't remember the story. I had to be told this story the next day. So, my sister, who at the time was my stepsister, her boyfriend was moving into town, and he was going to move into town. And since he was moving into town, he needed a place to stay. So, you know, I was like, yeah, he can stay with me. It's fine. So he shows up. I didn't know he was an ex-alcoholic. So he was like clean, straight, razor, the whole nine. So he shows up from like who knows how many hour-long plane flight, and me and my buddies we just been throwing him back all fucking night. I think I was like 12 vodka shots deep, something like that. So he shows up the door. He answers it. He sees this raging party going. We're all drinking and whatnot. And he eventually goes like, look, man, I've been on a plane all day. I'm exhausted. Is there a McDonald's around here? And my drunk ass is like, oh, I'll take you to McDonald's. Yeah, you drive. I'll give you directions. Now, I don't remember anything after telling him I would guide him to a McDonald's. From what I'm told, I had to guide him to 3 different McDonald's because several of them around here close at midnight. Others 24/7. I don't know which is which. So I had to guide him. Eventually get to a 3rd McDonald's. And I'm apparently begging for a cheeseburger. He's like, yes, Leon, I'll get you a McDouble. I've just met you, but I'll give you a McDouble. So you goddamn right, because I'm opening my apartment to you. So he orders me the McDouble, which again, I don't remember any of this. And apparently I started throwing up so hard that night, but I'm throwing up while eating the McDouble asking when we went to McDonald's.
Nice.
Oh.
Gotta reload, man. I mean, come on.
Making
I
room
was
for
like
more.
19 or 20 years old, but yeah, I just have this image in my head of watching myself from the 3rd person since I don't remember this because people only told me the story. Be like, yeah, and you were fucked. You were throwing up while eating the cheeseburger, asking when you went to McDonald's 5 minutes after you went to McDonald's.
Damn.
Damn.
I've never seen you that bad, and I've seen you in some bad spots.
You see me fucked up. I understand why it's confusing. Leon will never be as drunk as me. I don't know. Like, Paul has seen me.
What are you
pretty-
talking about? I'm drunk right now. I think I almost missed this. I was drunk and I was watching. I forgot.
Nobody gets as drunk as Redskins.
All
By
right.
the way, Leon, Scrap Daddy wanted to give his or Scrap or whatever wanted to give his villains because he missed it. I think.
Yeah, go for it. I've got one more thing to go over, and then yeah, by all means. So,
All
yeah,
right.
give me your villains.
Wait, now I thought you had to finish this.
You said you kind of phrased that weird, Leon. You made it sound like
What I meant was that no, I can come back to the last thing I want to cover. Go ahead and give your villains. So I've only got one other thing I want to go over.
Ooh, now this is gonna be interesting because they got lore to each one. Number 5, I gotta go with Mother from House of the Dead Overkill. It's a weird one, but when I played it the first time on the Wii version, it was odd. But when
I don't know if
played
it still does, but House of the Dead Overkill held the Guinness World Record for a while for game with the most fuck bombs.
But when I played the extended version, it allowed me to play the missing scene, which made a lot of sense. And not to mention, even though she's ugly, she's the 2nd boss I've seen with big tits.
Nice.
Number 4, I gotta go with Black Baron from Mad. That shit was crazy with him.
Wait, what was the name?
Black Baron from
I
Madwell.
thought you said black parents. I was like, well, I've heard of
Also-
black mothers, but I've never heard of
No,
black
Black Baron.
fathers.
Black Baron's like the host of Death Watch. He's introduced in every minigame, but when you get to him as the final boss, he wants to act like a fucking big shot and shit. That's until you swing him into a giant ass dart.
Are you okay? Are you having
Dartboard.
a you smell?
You smell toast, yeah. Dartboard.
You're right.
Yeah, dartboard.
All
You
right.
swing him into a giant fucking dartboard. That's day he gets pimp slapped by his bitch. Before that happens.
All right, that was number 3. Go number 2.
Oh, number
No, that was
three.
only
Number 3 is gonna be an odd one, but this one makes sense if you watch the show. The Kinky Sisters from Ed and Eddie and the Miss Ed Adventures.
Well, it was supposed to just be video games, but all right, go on.
No, that is a video game. There's a video game based on Ed and Eddie. And the
That
Kinky
doesn't
Sisters is a
fucking
final
count.
boss. It's crazy. And like I said, if you watch the show, it makes a lot of sense. Because there's a level where you're supposed to get back a map that leads you to a secret stash of Jawbreakers, which is being held on by the Kanker sisters, and you gotta fight them to get back.
And yet you fail at the end.
Yeah. But if you watch the show, it makes a lot of sense because of how many times they've been tormenting the Eds.
But it's great humor.
I don't know. I hate that show. That's just me. Go
I
on.
feel like I get stupider every time I watch that show. Yeah.
dude, I hate
Hey,
that
hey,
show.
hey. NNA is my lifeline, guys. I mean, cul-de-sac kids being stupid and you got a con artist and a dumbass and a
Look,
smartass.
not everybody can be perfect, okay?
Yeah, like for example, you're from Jersey. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's Joyzy, okay?
Oh, sweet.
German better than New York.
Okay, number 2, I gotta go with Spectre from Ape Escape. Because that's the first game I ever played that pulls, was it Ghosts and Goblins, where you gotta beat the game twice, but instead you gotta beat the boss. Yeah, you gotta beat the game twice because you gotta go back and collect the other monkeys to fight them.
speaking of collecting monkeys, I need to hit up New Black Street.
I got gifted a sub gun yesterday.
Not to mention, I've beaten them about 4 times because I played all 4 games from the original game, the second game, the third game, and the PSP remake. That's how I got into it because I played the PSP remake first. Before getting the second game, then getting the third game, then going back and play the first game. It's odd, but that's how I had played Ape Escape.
And number 1?
Number 1. Ooh. Damn.
Come on,
That's
you got
great.
this.
Number 1's gotta be Sadler from Resident Evil 4. Because like I said, when I got into Resident Evil 4 was my first game. And when I faced them, it was fucking crazy. When I fought them.
And last but not least, here's how we're going to end the show tonight. We're going to potentially demonetize the stream.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What you got up your sleeve?
It's not even anything.
This is where the fun begins.
It's not even anything inappropriate. It's because of music. And I want to appreciate some. Look, we've been inundated with Japanese people lately. These fucking Japs, these fucking chinks, appreciating American culture. Get a load of this.
This is fantastic.
Mild applause.
Why is it so good?
Nice.
I agree with Pirate Bob. It's the best version since the original. Like,
Why do they sing better than most country singers?
dude, you need
Because
this
they're not
link,
using
Leon.
auto-tune.
So I'll give you the because this is on X. One sec. Well, we'll keep going with it while I get the link.
That's true.
Why is everybody being like, oh, Canada, 51st state, oh, Australia, 51st state, when we can make these fucking Japs the 51st fucking state?
Agreed. Screw Canada. I'm sorry. That I would rather have Japan than Canada.
Yeah,
They were at one point almost.
I kind of missed not hearing West Virginia, though. You know,
Yeah, that was the one thing. Is I
the
wish
one thing I missed about it.
country roads in
100%.
English. I wish they also said West Virginia in English.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really like it.
This is multi-
dude, Jimmy Phil. I know that. I'm Team Japan. Me fucking too. I love them.
We will take your cheese violence.
All right,
Breakaway
guys,
Japan.
we've been going the extra hour with the panel. Let's go ahead and do some outros. We'll start with Asset Warrior, assuming he is not passed out drunk.
He went to the bathroom in the chat.
He went
said,
to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to him then. Matt, wait, disappointed didn't show their what? Didn't show their what? I'm real confused on what Future Ambient has to say. Also, I'm real concerned about if Future Ambient is going to get on X and talk about how the fucking like politicians like they're from Planet of the Apes. So we'll start with Matt. Tell me who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
Yeah, name's Matt. I'm trying to get back into gaming. I don't know. I didn't post my Steam code, but it's in my description in the Steam. If anybody's there, I don't know.
You'll love to see it. What about you, Paul?
I'm terrible.
I am Paul, aka Future. I am Leon's IRL bestie. Been in the same city and stuff. Try to hang out. It's been a while, bro. I need to come over and
we live together in Compton, California.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, try to I miss a lot of the lunchtime streams. I try to hang out, but I try to hit up, Countercast, Tinfoil Haters, and of course, Neon Leon. So support my boy by being here.
What about you, Otaku? Good answer, man. Good answer.
Hey, that darn otaku. I'm your resident. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I think he's lagging.
Yeah, he's lagging.
My phone's acting up now. Oh, yeah. That darn otaku. I'm your resident Native American. I don't do anything. I just hang out with Leon, gaming, and just riding horses and stuff.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Country roads take you home. All righty, who we got next? Trauma Tunes, tell the people who you are, what you do, the whole nine. And yes, I will set up that raid for Llama Todd.
Yeah, Llama Todd. I am Trauma Tuna. I stream the Fishmonger's Hideout. Host that every weekend. I would do that from 9:30 to 1:30. I will be on tomorrow night.
Whoever's next, I'm trying to remember how to raid on this. Here it is. Host channel. All right, go on.
Devil in Red, currently the moderator for Cinevere and Leon on Kick, and for Cinevere on Rumble as well. My day job is to sell guns. I retired out of the Marine Corps and did a number of things before that. I'm looking at trying to get into streaming soon as well, and it looks like I might be doing a podcast with Trauma.
The golden voice, baby. The golden voice, or golden voices. All right, Scrap, what about you?
I am Scrap Gamer, the junk man of gaming. I do tech reviews, game reviews, and I'm currently trying to go to my Steam library because I got so many games to play too, and I am also trying to get into streaming. Hopefully I can try to do this week when the boom mic I ordered comes in tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
My
Great.
neighbor, my homie Colin, gave me a boom arm today. And I feel like it's been put to good use. It'll make streaming with Hypno a whole lot easier. All right, who we got next? Lastly, we got Retro Meister. Tell people who you are, what you do, the whole nine.
I'm Retromeister. I'm just getting back into making content, though it's more behind the scenes, but I got some things in the works, dealing with some things at the moment, and I'm trying to settle those first before I can get back into doing what I would like to. In the case of going back to quickly, in the case of earlier with that chick in that video, I mean, fuck her. There were better chicks that men could settle down with compared to her and have less expectations. And then, fuck Anita Sarkeesian for ruining culture and dating as well. And finally, we should liberate Japan instead of Canada.
And last but not least, you got me. We are going to be doing a raid. We're going to raid into my boy.
Oh wait, heads up. Aztec's trying to get back in. Wanted to let you know.
Aztec, we're doing outros, but make your outro quick, homie.
Yeah, I'm the Truistic Warrior.
Thank you to Shadow Walker for pushing us over the edge to have me eat that gummy bear. All right, go on, Aztec.
Yeah, I'm the Truistic Warrior. I play video games, watch movies, TV shows, and watch constantly on. I want to give two shout-outs right now. First off, a shout-out to Jackson R, which of course he wasn't able to be here tonight, but I'm going to give a shout-out to him. And second, to Sonia Lizette, which of course she's not here, but I'm gonna give a shout out to her. And after the stream, I'm just gonna sleep right there. I'm like dead drunk right now, man.
You're good. Yeah, shout out to Dax and Sonia, two great mods. Love them both. As for me, videos and streams every day. If you haven't checked out my video, reacting to Leaflet's localizers video and then her localized version of her localized music video. Check both those out. Videos and streams every day. I will of course have the tomorrow Saturday we'll be doing the analog horror, unless for whatever reason Hypno decides he wants to throw together an impromptu gaming stream with all SNH, but I doubt it. So we'll be doing the analog horror streams. We'll be having the Sunday special stream on Sunday because we grew past. Oh shit, we have to do a wheel spin.
You do on Sunday if you really are pressed for time, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do the wheel spin on Sunday. Good point. We'll do the wheel spin on Sunday. Paul, do me a favor and send me a message to remind me.
All right.
I would appreciate that because
Is any updates with the shirts?
Oh yeah, the shirts are being sent out. I had a delay on them because of me traveling and whatnot. But yes, I'm sending the shirts out. No worries, I promise.
Roger.
And then videos and streams every day. You guys are absolute legends. I'll probably have the video of me dying to a gummy bear clipped into a video for tomorrow. And
Hypno's gonna make a clip of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip the whole thing though. So on Kick we'll be rating Llama Todd. On YouTube we'll be rating into my boy Philip Chan. And until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.